Hi, guys. Welcome to Why Not? This is Kate.
And Jamie.
This is episode 5.
I can't believe we've
Um,
done 5 of these.
I know, right? It's very relaxing.
Yeah. Well, and every time we get done, I'm like, I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. We talk so long, and then you
We come
start
up with
thinking about it, and
something.
it's like, oh, there's so much more to talk about.
Unfortunately and fortunately, we can talk forever.
Yeah. Yeah. I bottle it all up until I get here, and then it's like, oh my
I know. Constantly texting each other. Okay, we're going to talk about this next.
gosh.
So, sorry, we are new to this, and we just noticed we have some comments on some of our posts, which is fantastic. Thank you, guys. Um, by some, I mean one, but honestly, I don't care. It's still awesome. Um, I am going to pronounce this completely wrong. Penamus um commented on each of our
Episodes.
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So we're gonna answer some of the questions on here because we thought it would be a little bit easier.
Yeah. It could be a really long answer if you have to
Yeah,
type it all out.
yeah,
And I think you know more of an answer to the book one, and I have I guess I have an answer to the snoring one. I don't know if you want to take.
yeah. I mean, either or we can
Yeah.
comment. Do you want me to read or you to read?
Um, I have the snoring one up. Do you
Okay,
want to start with the book one?
cool. I
You
have
have
the
the book
book
one?
one. So from episode 2, when we were talking about books, they asked if you could write a book, what is it called? The genre, setting, main character, plot, themes, cover art, and color, standalone or series, pseudonym, and if it became a movie, what's the one thing the studio cannot change or they lose the rights to your book? Okay, whoever wrote this question, this is the most in depth question I think I've ever been asked in my life.
Yeah. I mean, even when I think about what if I wrote something, I don't think about it that in depth, like the
Mm,
book cover and stuff like that. I'm just like, I think I'd like to write a book about this. And then I stop there.
yeah, I mean, I definitely thought about book covers because I actually, fun fact, have a poetry book written. Um, I have the cover designed already. I have the title. Um, and I have all these other ideas. I just am organizing all the poems in the order that I want to put them. And then I still have yet to figure out how I want to specifically publish. If I want to go self publish or use a publishing company, both cost money. So,
Yeah. Um, I have some poems written, but I don't have them in a book or anything. I don't even share them with anybody.
they're great. I've read
But
some.
but my problem with my poems is sometimes I'll go back and read and I'll actually change things or I'll add more. So I feel like it's
Mm,
never finished. So
yeah.
if I put it in a book, I feel like it would bother me if I look back and I'm like, oh, that's actually doesn't seem finished.
I
I'll
suppose
have to,
that's fair. I
I'll
don't
have to,
usually touch mine, though. I will say I'll go back and I'll be like, oh, I hate this one.
hmm,
And I'll sometimes trash it, which I kind of get annoyed at myself for doing because I shouldn't do that.
yeah.
Um,
I've done that with stuff that I've drawn before where I just throw it away or
yeah.
destroy it. And
But it's all a process. I mean, some of those poems, I mean, they're over a decade old. Like some
hmm,
of them I started when I was a lot younger and I've
yeah.
just compiled them over the years. Um, and yeah, so I, sorry, will not be telling you the title. Um, you get to know the genre and everything. I also plan on reading a children's book, and I won't tell you what that's about because I don't want it to be taken. No offense. Um, and but the fun part, I would love to try to write a fantasy.
Yeah. I feel like you'd have to get a board and really map like,
Oh my
because you
gosh,
create a
yes.
whole world.
Well, that and also I would really have to not link off of another book that I've read.
Hmm.
Like I would be so adamant to make sure that I'm not copying somebody else's work
Yeah.
because we read so much. So I'm like, okay, whose idea am I grabbing? I mean, everything's always a little bit of somebody
Everything's a bit
else's
derivative, you know?
because that's how
Yeah.
you get your ideas sometimes.
Hmm.
I mean, I had some crazy dreams that I actually wrote down
Hmm.
to potentially write a fantasy book one day about that they were just like wild.
Yeah.
Um, but honestly, I don't know. I mean, obviously, it would include like werewolves and vampires and everything, like all the
Yeah.
fun, cool things.
I don't know what book I'd write.
Would it be a love, a
Oh
romance?
man, I don't know. I guess I really like reading Um, Dramas. I do like fantasies. I don't know. It wouldn't be spicy though.
Yeah. I mean, lately you've been reading a lot of fantasies.
I've been reading a lot of fantasies. Like I finished The Discovery of Witches. Um, I do recommend that series. It's really good. The spice level on that is there is some, but it's pretty low. Depending on what you do or don't like with that. Now I'm into Percy Jackson.
Yeah. Which is also fantasy.
Yeah, and then after that, I planned on reading the Maze Runner series.
Oh, I
I'm
have
just
that if you need to borrow it.
I'm going through like all these. Well, I'm listening to everything on tape,
Oh, okay.
and
Well,
I'm flying through them, and I'm really enjoying it. Actually, it makes cleaning the house. I love cleaning my house anyway because I love the results, but like
yeah.
it makes it kind of go
It's more enjoyable.
nicer. Yeah,
Yeah.
as you're cleaning a toilet and you're
Um,
listening to a fantasy, you're like in a
yeah.
different place than where you are.
Yeah, I think if writing a book too, I wouldn't do the whole smut version. Like,
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't think
know
I
if I
could take
could. I would just be laughing at myself the whole time.
exactly, I couldn't take myself seriously. I'd be like, "Oh,
Like,
that's,
yeah,
strange position I just put that character in." Like, I
yeah.
don't
Well, have you seen those TikToks where people are reading
Yeah.
things in a book and they're trying to picture like how it's like he bit his bottom lip and like,
Yeah.
gazed at her, with his
The
eyes.
bottom
And it's
lip
like,
smile
you're
or
like,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh man, it would just kill me if I wrote something and people are like, what in the world is
Or, like, the
she talking about?
positioning and they're, like, trying
Yeah.
to act it out. I'm like, "How does this, work?" I
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would do that either. The person also asked the one thing the studio cannot change or they lose the rights to a book. I I don't know on that one. I mean, you're going to lose so much from books to a movie. Like that's just how that works.
Yeah. Um, I would if there was some way to control how much they can't change, because I know that Peculiar Children,
Oh,
Peregrine School of Peculiar,
yes.
like they changed that one so much from the book to the
Oh,
movie
really?
that I like hated it. Harry Potter is pretty good, I think, as far as like book to movie. There's so
Mhm.
much in there.
Yeah.
Um, I've seen the movie, read the books. That one doesn't bother me so much, like because I feel like they tried to stay as close to it as possible.
Yeah.
Um, but when you're like trying to mash things together or add stuff in or take things out because it can't fit into the movie, it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
I think my
You can really mess
major
it up.
thing would be like you can't add a plot twist
Yeah.
that's not in the book
Yeah.
because that defeats the whole story.
Hmm.
You're then changing the storyline.
Yeah. Like they changed people's powers and stuff and what they could actually do in that Peregrine one.
Oh.
And I don't know. It just ruined it. I was like, that's not what happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like that should be a no-go because
Wonderful
that's not
book. And it's a wonderful movie if you didn't read the book.
yeah.
But
I haven't read the book,
yeah,
so I've watched the movie. It's been years since I've
I'd like to go
watched it.
back and listen to the books just because it's been so long. But
Yeah. Hmm, interesting. Well, again, thank you so much for that comment. Um,
can't wait to read your books.
yeah,
Get on
seriously.
that.
Me?
Yes.
Oh. I know, I know. One day, guys, I gave myself a deadline of I would have gotten it done last year, and I didn't. But maybe this year. I don't know. This year's already kind of flying by.
I know. It's
And
April.
yeah, I know.
When you write, do you like if you write a poem or something, do you plan and you sit down and write, or
Mm-mm.
is it just something comes to you and you're like, write it down?
It's a spur of the moment, and like I need to write it down. I need to get it out.
Any poems I've written, I've like written within like 10 minutes.
Yes, same. And I have to be like in that moment. It's not like, oh, I sit down and I force myself to write.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Well, because I think,
It's not part of the process for poetry. It's not as emotional.
yeah. Um, I know some people, I've read some poem. I don't know how, I rhyme with mine.
You're very good
And I
at that.
feel like it's very childish. And I feel like
No.
Dr. Seuss because everything
No.
rhymes. But I don't know. I like it makes my brain feel good to rhyme the things and to find words that do rhyme and express exactly what I want at the same time.
I think you
It's
do a
like putting
very good
together a
job of
puzzle.
that because I can't do like I can do it, but
Hmm.
almost it's forcing my hand too much.
Hmm.
Like I just want to write what I feel in that moment.
Hmm.
And then when I do that, it's like, okay, it's what I feel, but it's not exactly what I feel because I have to tweak it because I need something that rhymes and blah
Hmm.
blah blah. Like I just
Yeah. Yeah, I've never understood like free flowing, like how to do that. Like some
Mhm.
people don't have like I have so many, and it's not like I count them. I just naturally like feel the rhythm of it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, when I read other people's things and it doesn't have any kind of like so many
Mhm.
syllables or the rhyming and stuff, I'm like, I don't know how to do that because when I try, it
Or,
just
like, how to read it.
yeah. Well, I know how to read it. I love reading those things.
Yeah.
Um,
But you
I just
physically
can't create it.
yeah. I don't think you can't. I think you just aren't.
I think I'm stuck in the way that I do express
Yes.
myself, and it's something that I'm comfortable that I enjoy, and I maybe just don't want to.
That's
Maybe deep
fair.
down.
Maybe that's something you need to do this month or next month since this month is almost over, or this year
Mhm.
to like step out of your
Step out.
comfort zone.
Yeah.
There's actually this is getting off topic like usual. Um this year I kind of want to make a list of things I want to do. So
Mhm.
like when I turned 30, I told myself I wanted to do things that I've never done before. Like I went ziplining
Mhm.
and I went camping and this, that, and the other, things like that. And now it's like, okay, I want to do something that makes me step out of my comfort zone.
Mhm.
Go out to eat by myself.
I've done that. I
Which,
made myself do that before
yeah, which that doesn't
getting married
necessarily
and
bug
stuff.
me anymore.
Yeah.
It used to bug me, but also I moved here by myself and
Mhm.
I didn't know anyone.
Mhm.
I didn't have family here.
Well, and you have to do it in
A
a
safe
sit
and
down. Well, yeah,
yes.
safe environment, but like I think it's easy to go to a fast food restaurant and sit and eat by yourself.
But a restaurant,
But a
restaurant.
restaurant,
Yeah.
um, and you get looks at for. Have you done it yet?
I've done it.
Okay.
So I've done it and I've brought my computer. I've done it and I've brought my all my poetry stuff.
Mhm.
I've done it and I brought a book.
Mhm.
And then sometimes I just sit on my phone and I play on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, and at first you notice if people are looking and you're like, they're probably wondering why I'm here alone.
Mhm.
And then eventually you kind of get, if you have something with
Yeah.
you, you kind of get lost in just that. I think a challenge would be to go with nothing,
Yeah. But okay, well, you're
no
always
phone
gonna
or
have your
book.
phone on you. But
To
like
have the
keep
phone
your
on, but
phone.
yeah, like your phone is not something that's on the table that you're engaging
Mhm.
in. You are sitting and eating and you're paying attention to your food and you're paying attention to everything around you.
Yeah.
I think that would be an uncomfortable challenge.
I think then you should make you I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But I think for you,
Oof.
since that's out of your comfort zone of potentially just writing a poem
Yeah.
and not rhyming it, you should try
Oh
just to
gosh.
kind of push yourself a little bit and, you know,
Yeah.
because why not?
Yeah. Why not? You're right.
Well, it's also like try that new exercise, go to the gym, work out, go to a yoga class. Like
Yeah.
my coworker was saying that um they're not they do yoga at home, but they're not very comfortable to go to a class because they're not that flexible. And I said
Hmm.
that's not the point of it. I
Yeah.
was like, it doesn't matter how flexible you are. You're still moving your body. You're still doing the motions.
Hmm.
Everybody's at a different level. I mean, I'm not that person that's doing that upside down headstand. Like, I can't do that either.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can barely balance on a warrior pose because I'm losing like I can't balance that day. Like,
Yeah.
so just little things like that. I feel like it helps you grow in a way that nothing else will. Like
Yeah.
getting out of that comfort zone.
Yeah. I've I've always kind of done that on my own, even as a kid. Like, um, I'm pretty introverted,
Mhm.
but I force myself to run for like student offices.
Yeah.
I forced myself to try volleyball one year, to try track one year. Um, so I do things like that all the time. Oh, I forced myself
Good.
out of my comfort zone talking to Nathan. I had never approached a guy
Mhm.
first,
And look at that.
and
Probably
yeah,
best decision you've ever
yeah. I
made.
will say the eating out alone thing. I think the thing I'm worried about the most with that is someone trying to
Engage with you.
engage with me
Mhm.
and like
That's when you
just
just have to
continue.
politely be like, "I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah,
enjoying my solitude.
yeah,
Don't disturb me."
yeah.
And that's probably also stepping out of your comfort zone
That
to
is
tell
also
somebody
yes,
no
it
and set
is.
a boundary.
Saying no is. I mean, I can set a boundary if it's like a really clear like no,
Mhm.
you're being inappropriate. But like to
Absolutely.
like if I feel like I'm going over like
They're just being kind and trying
yeah,
to
if they're trying to
engage.
be nice and then I'm like saying no and refusing their kindness, then it makes me feel a little bit bad. And that, yeah, that's probably something else I could work on.
Yeah. All things to do. You
Yeah.
never know. But Yeah, so books. I mean, that was one hell of a question.
Yeah.
I just
And I really do hope you get that poetry one out.
I hope so
It
too.
sounds like you're closest to that because you actually have those written up.
Oh yeah, they're actually in front of you in one of those boxes.
Oh.
Um yeah, I whenever that is, I
Hmm.
will let you guys know. You can go purchase it. Please. Thank you.
I want a signed copy.
Don't judge me too hard.
I feel like you should never judge people on poetry.
Yeah,
Yeah. Are yours based on like
everything.
I always tend to write more when I'm upset.
A lot of them are, yes.
And my poetry isn't necessarily about a particular person or a particular thing. Sometimes I have an emotion, like it'll
Mhm.
be frustrated, and then it's almost like I come up with a story for a poem
Oh,
and I'll
okay.
write it. So one of the things I get nervous about when people like do read it is like wondering, oh, who's this about?
Yeah.
It's not really about anybody. It might be about a couple of people actually,
Mhm.
like I'm because I'm taking little pieces here and there. I don't like
Yeah.
for it to be. It's not an autobiography or anything like
Yeah.
that.
I mean, it's kind of a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
Everything and anything.
yeah. We'll say I have a really nice poem that's specifically about a person.
Mm.
And
I could guess which
it's
person.
a happy one, so it's like one of my
Yeah.
only happy ones. I just don't write happy ones.
No, they don't bring as much to the table.
No, I think when I'm happy, I'm just all about. There's nothing that I need to dig through about why am I happy or this or that. I know,
I
but when
also
I'm
feel like you don't feel the urge to have to get it out on paper.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's not a it's not an emotion that you necessarily need to get off your chest or release. It's an
yeah,
emotion that you
it's
want to hold
actually
on
one that
to.
I prefer to protect. Like I don't
Exactly.
necessarily want to share that. I am
Mhm.
enjoying my happiness. I don't want someone else to mess it up. But like,
Yeah.
your sorrow. You're like, here, everyone can have this.
Yeah. Here, you need to feel this too.
Share this with me.
Please bask in it.
Yeah, maybe that's another one. Write more happy poems.
Yeah. Yeah,
That one's
maybe.
hard though.
It is hard.
Yeah.
But but it's also like for me, my biggest thing is like I want people to know like part of those really, really tough times or whatnot,
Hmm.
that like you're not alone.
No.
Somebody else is also going through it and they've gone through it
Yeah.
and I love there's some poems that have stuck with me that I've read over the years and I'm just like I love them because I oh my gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? I connected with them in a
Hmm.
way where I was like, I understand.
Yeah.
I get where they are.
Yeah.
And I'm not the only one who felt like that.
Yeah.
So it's nice.
That is always nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's connecting a hand and kind of in life with another person who you've never met before,
Hmm.
which is nice.
Yep.
And potentially across the world too.
Yeah.
So
That's always cool.
it is. Or potentially dead, depending on who.
How long ago it was written?
Yeah, exactly.
Um, should we go to this next question
Yeah,
here?
why not?
Okay, I guess I'll read this one. It says, curious what you ladies think about this. If snoring is wrecking sleep during the week, does it make sense for couples to sleep in separate rooms on work nights and then share a bed on weekends? My thinking is it prevents sleep deprivation, lets each person control things like light pollution and room temperature so it doesn't feel like a disconnect, and might even make the weekends feel more intentional and boost intimacy. And must implement a phone curfew so not to emotionally cheat by doom scrolling at night. So I think this one is going to vary greatly depending on the people. I told you last week, I think Nathan snores a lot and he
Mhm.
snores very loud. It does not bother me. It doesn't keep me up. It doesn't wake me up.
Yeah.
I fall right to sleep. I'm more bothered when he's not there.
Mhm.
Because I like feeling the weight and his presence and stuff like that.
And the warmth.
Yep, and
You're
the
a
warmth.
cold person.
And I guess it depends on how much you're able to adjust to the other person. Like he likes it cold, I like it warm.
Mhm.
Um, so he'll have the fan blowing right in his face, and I keep the room cooler, but I'll have like a heating pad on my side and just snuggle up next to him as close as I can, and we're both fine.
Yeah.
You know. Um, that being said, he's only over like on weekends
Mhm.
because we both still have our own places.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that would be. I guess if we were sleeping together every night,
Yeah.
I think it would be the same. I don't think it would bother me at all.
Probably.
He sleeps so deep when he does sleep. I don't think it bothers him either. But I think like you have problems sleeping in
Yeah.
general.
I don't sleep
Yeah.
through a night. I'm up every few hours.
Do you guys sleep? You guys sleep
We do. We sleep
Separate or
next
together?
to each other,
Mhm.
but we have different blankets
Mhm.
because he's usually freezing. I mean,
Mhm.
he's from Florida, so he's warm-blooded.
Yeah.
Me, lately, I'm running insanely hot.
Yeah.
So I just like I'll wake up and I'm like throwing covers off of me. I get cold, I pull them back on.
Mhm.
I'm a mess. So I am usually like, stay on your side. I'm on my side.
Mhm.
Second he starts snoring, I wake him up, I tell him to roll over,
Mhm.
stop snoring.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but it's also, I think it's more of the fact that I'll tolerate it if it's not bad, but if it's like really like deafening,
Mhm.
which is really not that loud, I wake him up just because, or I'll move
Mhm.
to a spare bedroom, which I do often. Um, I will, um, I'll move because like I think I get so upset about it more so because I don't sleep
Yeah.
in general.
Mhm.
So like I'm already
Everything's kind of frustrating.
everything's frustrating. I'm frustrated that I can't sleep in general, and I'm just like, okay, you know what? This is one more thing keeping me
Mhm.
awake. I can't deal with this right now, and of course, it's like the middle of the night,
Yeah.
so I just, yeah.
Yeah. No, I so I've been with like a person who didn't like that I wanted to be on my phone playing like Words with Friends to get me tired and go to
Mhm.
sleep, or so they didn't like the light,
Yeah.
which I'm like, your eyes should be closed, like so
Mhm.
I have had that issue too before. I think it's a discussion that you should have with your person, so
Oh,
it's just going to
absolutely.
vary.
Yeah, so, like, if I Michael can fall asleep during anything.
Yeah.
Um,
If you turn on a movie, I fall asleep anymore. I'm
yeah.
I'm guessing it's I feel bad cuz we'll start movies and I'm just out in 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's kinda it's frustrating. He just falls asleep. So, I mean, we've gotten into this routine of, like, I go to bed super early. Do
Mhm.
I necessarily fall asleep? No. But I'll lay in bed, and he will, like, be out in the den or the reading room and reading his comics to
Mhm.
become tired. He also goes to work later than I do.
Mhm.
I'm up early for work. But then let's say if we're watching TV in the bedroom, which I don't approve of TVs being in bedrooms. I'm
Mhm.
not usually a fan of it,
Mhm.
but I put one in there and I kind of love it.
Mhm.
Only for the simple fact of like if I'm having a super super lazy day or I'm sick and I'm just like, okay, I get
Yeah.
to lay in bed
Don't
and
have to move.
I'm going to watch the TV, like watch some TV or something, you
Mhm.
know. But like if there was a big light on the TV, like I you will the TV will not be on
Mhm.
during the night, like to
Yeah.
sleep. I do not understand how those people sleep.
Light doesn't bother me. I
No, but
think I'm
like
one of
the
those people.
sound and everything to want to have like the TV as a
Yeah.
background noise, that is stimulation. Your brain never shuts off then. That is
Well, I
not
feel like
healthy
my
for
brain
you.
never shuts off as I'm falling asleep. Like I will have a thought and it's like I start to fall asleep and the thought
Yeah.
just moves on into my dream. So it's not
Oh,
like
interesting.
so sometimes I will have the TV on because I don't want my mind forming its own thoughts
Yeah.
and I can follow like or I'll have an audiobook
Mhm.
sometimes. I don't do it when Nathan's around just cuz I don't want to bother him.
Yeah.
But I will say that I don't need as much when he is around.
Yeah.
I think I'm more relaxed
Yeah.
when he's there. So I don't need to like play a game to feel more tired
Mhm.
or anything like that. I do agree with the not having the phones, like having a cutoff time for phones.
Yeah.
So like we'll sit and we'll both scroll at the same time and laugh and show each other things. And
And
then
then we'll kind of be
and
like,
then
all right.
yeah, someone will be like, okay, well, they're tired. I'm like, all right. So you turn it off,
Yep,
both
pretty
turn it
much.
off at the
Yep.
same time.
We do the same
I
thing.
think that's important. I do think that's probably a lot of people's problems in
Mhm.
relationships is that your focus is on the phone and not the person that you're sitting
Yeah, for sure.
next to.
I mean, and sometimes like both of us just need to scroll. As much as I
Hmm.
hate scrolling
Well, and
because
that's when you sit next to each other and you're doing it together, and then you
yeah,
just connect
and just
later. Yeah,
show each other videos and stuff
yeah.
like um but yeah, we could also easily just watch a thing is because I don't sleep and noise and stuff bugs me
Hmm.
and light does. If we're watching a show in bed, if he falls asleep, that's fine.
Hmm.
I'll turn off the light or turn it down a little bit, but he can sleep through it. Me, on the other hand, I can't.
Mhm.
So like the second I get tired,
Mhm.
like we'll shut everything off,
Yeah.
which is maybe not fair. Or he'll just move to the den
Yeah.
if he wants to watch a TV show or something.
Well, as long as you've had that discussion and he's understanding, he's fine
Yeah.
with doing it, then it's whatever works for you guys.
Yeah. I
Like there's
mean,
not one answer. I know some people, like someone might take offense to,
mhm,
what do you mean you don't want to sleep in the same bed?
yeah.
But I think if you have that discussion, you're like, listen, it's not you. I just need this in order to get sleep. And if I'm not getting sleep, I can't be the person I need to be when I'm awake.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that. I mean, like we just kind of have different sleep schedules. I mean, I always knew that he likes to stay up a little bit later. He
Mm-hmm. A
doesn't fall asleep
little
as
bit of a night
fast.
owl.
A little bit, like, but he also doesn't need as much sleep as me.
Mm-hmm.
But I also sometimes feel like I need even more sleep because I don't sleep then. I don't have those consecutive hours of rest.
Mm-hmm.
I get maybe 2 hours and then I'm up again.
Yeah. I feel like Nathan's kind of like he will get what I think is 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep, and I feel like he should be rested, but he
Yeah.
doesn't feel rested at all
But then
because
it's
of his
because of
sleep
the
apnea.
snoring. Yep.
Whereas I can get like maybe 6 hours, and I'm like, yeah, I can
Hmm.
function on that.
Yeah.
By the way, how many hours is good for you normally?
Consecutively or
Yeah,
just honestly, I don't know because
you
I
just
haven't
don't.
slept through a night consecutively in
Very long time.
a few years maybe.
Yeah, I think
Um
mine's like
Probably 6
7.
to 7, probably 7 would be better, but the thing is like, if let's say I'm, like, super run down, like, my body's just exhausted, and I
Mhm.
do sleep through a night,
Mhm.
um, I just I almost wake up feeling worse because my body's not used to it,
Mhm.
so I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah,
My
on the
body's really backwards.
you know how weekends you're like, oh, I'm gonna sleep in.
Mhm,
If I wake up, I actually just tell myself to go and get up because you're right. Like if I sleep too much,
mhm.
I feel awful.
Well, it's weird because, like, I can nap. I actually sleep better when I nap. I think it's
I
just
love
because my
naps.
body's so exhausted that
Yeah,
it's like, "Oh, yes, a nap."
naps
Like,
are my favorite. I
you
love a
know,
good nap. But like, how long are your naps?
sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes 2 hours.
Yeah. Um,
Take a nap, please.
I'm trying to think of like the perfect. I guess yeah, I guess it just depends on how much sleep deprived I am. But man, every once in a while, like if I haven't gotten enough sleep that night, and like when I came over here, I was actually
Mhm.
pretty tired driving, and then I woke up as I was driving. I was like,
Yeah,
man, this would be the time where a 10 to 15 minute nap would have been like perfect. It would have
perfect.
been just enough to
Mhm.
kind of rejuvenate you, just to get you through the next few hours.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on how long I have till I have to go to bed, and how long
Yes.
the nap needs to be.
I also don't like, I won't come home after work and take a nap.
Hmm.
Michael will.
That's nice.
But
I
and he
don't.
can still fall asleep, but then he'll kinda sometimes stay up later, but I
Hmm.
don't because I'm like, "No, I don't need to screw up my sleep that I already don't get."
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know. But weekends, I mean, I kind of lately do whatever. If I feel like I need to lay around and take multiple naps in the
Hmm.
day and get up, do some things, lay back down, I'll
Hmm.
do it at
And
this rate.
weekends aren't long enough.
Oh, no, not at all.
Like
Do I
wow,
kick myself for it? Absolutely, every single time.
like wow, it's already time to go back to work.
I know. I and especially because I work Sundays too.
Yeah.
So like I have one day off half the time.
Ugh.
So it's just miserable.
Yeah.
Um, but which I might change my schedule again on that. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like the extra money is nice, but when do you call it too much when you're just exhausted?
Yeah. You've got to find
Happy
that balance.
medium.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I started kind of pulling away for a bit and then I was like, well, I don't know. I kind of miss being there on Sunday with the people that I work with on Sundays.
Yeah. I will say that where I'm working now, I don't get paid very well, but it's fine. I like the hours. It's the same
Mhm.
hours that my kids are in school. And I'm actually really really enjoying the work.
Good.
These middle schoolers are kind of funny. I mean,
Oh shit.
she just hit her water over.
Oh man.
um but no, I like whenever I feel like I can connect with the kids and maybe have an influence and actually help them out with something. It's nice. So I think job satisfaction
Yeah, for
plays
sure.
a big part.
Oh, absolutely.
um So yeah, to answer your question, it strongly depends on the couple, but whatever it is, I think you have to have an actual
Discussion.
discussion about it. I don't think you should just kind of trust the other person should know this is your preference and they should be okay with it. Like you really do need to discuss it with each other and
Yeah, because everybody's a different type of sleeper.
yeah. And I'm a real firm believer in if you want something, you need to ask for it. I don't think you should make the other person guess. I don't play those games. I
No.
don't like it.
I'm gonna tell you if I don't like something. Like,
Yeah.
just flat out. Like, also, I'm just a very direct person in general,
Yeah.
so I will tell you how I feel
Hmm.
regardless if you wanna hear it or not.
Yeah. I'm only like that with my person.
Yeah.
Other people, I'll just like I'll let everything go and whatever. Like I'm like I'm about to walk away and this conversation will be over and you will be out of my life. But like
Yeah.
my person, I do like feel like I
I
address
feel like
things.
that's the person you should definitely be
Oh yeah,
most
yeah. Like
addressed
if
with.
something hurts my feelings,
Yeah.
I'll say it. Be like, that. What did you mean by that?
Yeah, exactly.
um,
And I don't mean to come off mean, I'm from Philly, I'm
I was
just
gonna
kind of
say you're.
I'm very direct and just sometimes I say things more monotone and I'm like, I'm not trying to sound bitchy, but this is just how it is.
Yeah. Yep.
Sorry. It's what you're getting.
Oh, and another thing is, I don't think you should have important conversations over text
No.
ever.
Also, don't ever text, we need to talk.
Mm-mm. Nope. I'm gonna imagine everything bad, and then by the
Yeah.
time we get together, I'm gonna be all amped up and sick.
And yeah.
I probably haven't eaten, and that's never good.
Mm-mm.
I'm
Nope.
I'm gonna make it
Just
worse
feed
than it.
into
Yeah.
it.
Like I need at least a subject matter,
Hmm.
and I need to know if it's serious or not. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
just don't.
Maybe just don't say that.
Yeah,
Period.
just talk to me
Just
later.
say, "Hey, let's talk about so and so topic later."
Hmm.
Or don't even be like that. Be like, "Hey, you're coming over later? Great. Okay." And leave it at that and then have a conversation.
Yeah, I
Don't
never make an appointment to have a conversation with
no.
somebody. I just
Unless like
have
it's
it.
like something coming up like a party, say, "Hey, we need to talk about this party."
Yeah, then
That's it.
that's
Like
different.
that's different. Don't say, "Hey, we need to talk."
Yeah,
No.
no, because
Absolutely
I'm
not.
gonna. Yeah,
That's the worst thing possible to do.
I like feel the anxiety in my stomach just thinking
Thinking
about it.
about it.
Yeah,
Oh my
we
gosh.
need to talk.
And I will blow it way out of proportion and because my anxiety will go through the roof.
Yeah.
And then you're not gonna like it because then I am going to probably be either a raging bitch or a nervous Nancy,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, and with the texting, even if I know you really well, um, depending on maybe my emotional state of the day, I might read your text differently.
Oh, completely. Yeah, I'm the same
Um,
way.
and that's why I will punctuate things like if I want to make sure that the person knows I'm not upset, I'll do an exclamation point.
Mhm.
But then if it's an off day, someone might see the exclamation point and be like, are they like covering up for something or what do they mean? But there's a
Yeah.
Key and Peele skit where they're texting each other back and
Mhm.
forth. I don't know if you've seen it. I'll have to show
Mm-mm.
you when we're done with this. But they're texting each other back and forth, and the one guy is completely chill on the one end,
And the other one's
and
freaking
the other
out.
one is like, yeah, he's angry. He's
Yeah.
ready to fight. And they meet at the bar later, and he's coming up with like a bat, ready to like beat the guy. And he's like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going?" And just the total
The total op
misinterpretation of
yeah.
it. Yeah, I have to tell myself um, not to overreact and jump straight to the bad thing.
Yeah,
I think I tend
completely.
to do that. I'm always like, "What did I do wrong? Did I make them mad? Are they mad at me?" I think that a lot. I'm like, "Are they mad at me?"
Yeah, I'm like that too, but I will just straight up ask too.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
I might guess a little. I'll be like,
"Yeah, I do," but I've gotten to the point where I'm just like,
yeah,
"Are we good?" That's usually like my go-to. "Are we good?
yeah.
Did I do something?"
Well, the other thing is too, do you feel like you can read other people's emotions pretty well?
Yeah.
And I feel like even through text,
Mhm.
and I don't think it's that I'm feeling people's emotions through text. I think I'm really good at pattern recognition,
Me too.
which I think
I pick up on small
which
things.
is probably why I feel like I can read people's emotions well. It's more just a pattern
Mhm.
recognition. People like to use the term like empath and things like that. Not that I don't think that that doesn't exist. I do think that more than just this magical feeling of things, it's
Magical feeling.
this. Well, I mean, like I like being growing up the way I did, like with my mom and different things. Like I do understand that there are things that we can't always explain.
Mhm.
I do think that there is some magic out there.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't like to forget that there is like solid things that you can actually like measure and put your hands on
Mhm.
and express. So like while I do feel like there is some I can feel your
Mhm.
emotions, I also think that there's a lot of pattern recognition, little things that you're noticing in people, whether it be like micro expressions or oh, they're punctuating differently and this usually means that and you've just recognized that
Oh,
from your
absolutely.
experience.
Mhm.
I think I'm one of those people that just files it
It's
all away.
different ticks. It's like if you're nervous, you curl your hair in your finger or like
Yeah.
things like that. Like,
Yeah. And I feel like with text you can sometimes get that with
mhm.
people, but not always. And I
Yeah.
have to remember that I'm not an infallible person. This isn't like a science, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I get that because like
chill out.
I'll be more short and clipped
Hmm.
in text, but it's not always because I'm mad, it's because I'm busy.
You
I'm
had
too
a headache the
tired.
other day
I did have
and
a
your
headache the
texting was different. And I remember thinking, is she okay? And then I was like, she has a headache. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it
And
is.
that's what it was.
Um,
I do. I
and I
kind of
didn't even ask
text.
because I figured
Yeah.
she's got a migraine and
Yeah.
she's been not well for a couple of days.
Yeah.
I would be short. And you weren't even short. I just noticed that your messages were shorter.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm more direct. I'm like to the
Yes.
point and I
Yes.
just like I don't do the extra LOL. I don't do the emojis. I just am like,
Mhm.
okay, see you then.
Mhm. I will say the one thing that will immediately like I cannot make myself think of this any differently. I must have had a horrible I know I have had a horrible experience. I just did not realize how much it affected me with the thumbs up. The
Really?
thumbs up emoji, I'm always like, that's bad.
That's how I am with K. If you K me instead
Oh,
of
don't
okay,
K me.
yeah, don't K me
Don't ever
either. For
K me.
something about that, that triggers me big
Yeah,
time.
that
And
feels
I'm
so
like,
dismissive,
yes. And I'm like,
right?
I will fight you.
Yeah.
Like,
But and like my kids will text me a certain way
yeah.
and I
But you
have
also know how they text.
yeah, but they'll text stuff like that too. And sometimes I'll read my kids' text and I'm like, this sounds really weird and mean and rude, but then I notice like everybody's texts like that.
Yeah.
So it's completely different. I'm a Gen Xer.
Mhm.
I'm kind of on the line between Gen X and millennial. I claim the Gen X though. I feel like they're cooler.
What? Rude. Rude. You're not cooler. We're cooler.
A millennial would say that.
You know what?
uh,
I guess Michael would fall in millennial.
yes.
He's
He's younger than me, right?
87. Yeah.
Yeah, he's millennial.
Yeah. What when does Gen X start?
Gen X. I can't remember when it starts. I know it ends around 80 though.
Okay. Or it starts around no, it ends around 80. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
Gen X ends at 80.
Yeah.
And so
Um
like if you're born in 80, it's like you can kind of be a little millennial, a little Gen X. I don't know what that there's like a couple of years there between the generations where it's like a no man's land and you can kind of you're like a mixed kid. You're like
yeah.
some days I
You
feel
don't really
Asian, some
fit.
days I feel more Caucasian.
Yeah, you don't really fit in anywhere, but you fit in everywhere.
Yeah. Depends on what group I'm with. If I'm with
Yeah.
some millennials, I'll be like, okay, I can vibe with this. I know how to.
Which is so weird because our group is very much it's a mixture. Bailey's now the youngest.
I feel. What is she? What generation is she?
She's younger than me. She's in her 20s. She's in her late 20s.
Huh.
She's
I wonder what gen that is.
I don't know honestly. I want to say
Um,
very end of millennial maybe.
Daniel's a millennial, right?
Yes, cuz he's 36.
Nathan and I are I think some of the oldest. Tony's a Gen
Tony's
X
a
too.
week older than Nate.
He's a week older.
Yeah,
I
his
didn't realize
birthday's a
that.
week before.
Um, so yeah, I think Tony, Nathan, and then me are some of the oldest.
Yes. I feel like we're missing
Oh my
somebody.
gosh, so old.
No,
How old's Rachel?
you're not old. Oh, wait, Rachel's up there too.
She's like, what? What do you
Sorry,
mean up
Rachel.
there?
Sorry. Um,
I'm not for sure
Rachel
how old Rachel is. Rachel seems really young to me.
40.
No,
I think she just turned.
no,
Am I
she's
wrong? I
not.
might be wrong.
She's not 40.
I think she just turned 40.
I wouldn't believe she was 40.
I wouldn't believe you're whatever you are.
It's only because my mom's genes.
Yeah, exactly.
My daughter's like, "Are you gonna fall off the cliff?" I was like, "No," because that's like a joke with Asians.
Oh, how they look young and then they look really, really old.
Yeah, and then they decide they don't care, and they.
Michael talked about that the other day, and I was just like,
That's not all of them. I think it just I think what it is they'll reach a level of I do not care, and then they all
yeah.
just kind of become the same grandma. Like they all get the same haircut, and they all wear the same like
And they're
kind of
all about the same
style.
height.
Yeah, and they're all about the same height, so it's just I don't know. It's funny. It's whatever that generation is.
Yeah.
Like my mom and her generation,
Mhm.
they all do that. I feel like I think probably like our generations are a little bit different as far as the aging thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Michael definitely gets carded more than I do, and
oh really?
it's very annoying.
Since I've gotten more like silver hair, I don't
Carded
get
as
carded.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm fine with it. I
it
actually
looks good. It looks like it's,
well, thank
like,
you.
done by a stylist. It's very annoying. In
I
the
appreciate that.
kindest, nicest compliment way annoying can be.
um, I don't mind getting older. The aches I'm not enjoying so much, but I'm trying to, I guess, negate that by
Oh, that happens when you're old? Wow, mine's happened forever.
yeah.
Also chronic and disability
My
problems.
my daughter, she experiences a lot of inflammation and she's got
Mhm,
GI problems and stuff, and she's always like complaining of different aches and pains. I was like, "You are the youngest, oldest person
mhm.
I know."
I think that's why, well, granted, I like to go to bed early too, but, like,
Hmm.
Daniel and them call me Grandma Kate. Grandma, Uncle Kate
Grandma,
sometimes.
Uncle K.
Because, like, I'm usually the one grilling if we have cookouts and stuff, and
Hmm.
so that's, like, the uncle status, and the
Yeah,
grandma status is I'm in bed by, like, 9 o'clock.
yeah. Man, I love being in bed by a
Me
decent time.
too.
It
Me
feels
too.
so good.
It does, like, anymore, it doesn't feel right to stay up late.
I like my
It hurts my
peace.
body.
I like my peace.
Me too. I more and more I like my peace.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just like, mm,
I went through enough in my like late 30s, early 40s to be like, yeah, you know what? I feel like my priorities are all where they should be.
yeah.
I feel very fulfilled. I don't think I've ever been this happy and fulfilled in my
I
life.
love that for you.
Um, I think Nathan had a lot to do with it. Nathan will be like, I don't do anything. He does a lot.
Yeah.
He's very hard on himself. Um,
Well, I think it's also just he's very much something that your soul was looking for.
yeah,
So that in itself changes kind of
mhm,
how you look at things.
yeah, he's a very stable, safe
Person.
place. Mhm.
Yeah. Person in place.
Yep.
Home.
I don't have to guess with him at all.
Yeah.
Um, he's a
You
bit
don't have to
stoic.
worry.
No, he's a bit stoic. Um,
Yeah.
and I do like that. I do like that about him. But so we answered the two questions. We stayed kind of on topic.
We did.
There was
There
an
is a
there
third
was another
question.
comment.
I don't I don't like this comment because it's aimed at me, and I apologize if I come off racist
I
in a
don't think
way.
you need to apologize.
I mean, I am not by any means. It is just a learning curve, big time dating somebody who's Asian or
I don't
partially
think you need to
Asian.
apologize at all. Because I mean, I think people take, and I don't think this person took offense. I think they were making a joke.
Yeah.
They had said something about because we had talked about a drinking game
Yes,
for
it
when we watched for when I watched the dinosaur show. For every time they make up something,
yes.
take a drink.
So the drinking game idea this person posted, same person, every comment of the of our episodes, which again, I appreciate you. We recognize you. We thank you for listening. Um Again, please always don't be mean to us. It says, take a shot every time a statement is said about how Asians are weird. You won't be thirsty, I promise you. That is definitely aimed at me. But um, it's it's a big learning curve.
Hmm.
It really is
Yeah.
because you don't realize how different culturally we are until you date somebody
Hmm.
who's not of the same culture as you.
Yeah. You notice like
You notice things more.
yeah, like
And
even smells,
smells, personalities,
textures.
ticks,
Yeah.
everything. Like,
Socially acceptable things.
yes, like shoes in the house.
Hmm.
You take your
That video you sent me was hilarious. Like
it's
it's the shoes in the house.
yeah,
I sent that to Nathan. I was like, Kate sent this to me.
yeah.
The shoes in the house thing is like the rule. Like if there's one rule that you cannot break in my house, it's the shoes in the house.
Yes. I feel like that's also a big Asian culture thing. So going back to not necessarily the racist, but like a lot of Asian cultures, as you've told me, or Asian not cultures, but the different ethnicities
Mhm.
or divisions of Asians,
Mhm.
you guys don't like each other necessarily.
Yeah, I think that's more of like an older person thing.
For sure, for sure.
Like I know growing up knowing that like my mom felt a certain way about Japanese people. She
Yeah.
would never treat them any different, but she grew up
Grew up like that.
because the
Yes.
Japanese occupied Korea for so long.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily now, but like also like just different things are done differently.
Mhm.
But it seems like the shoe thing
Oh, that's universal.
is a
Well,
big
and I'll tell
universal
you,
Asian
there was
thing.
a point in my life when I was younger, and I thought to myself, why the no shoes? Like it makes sense to me for the cleanliness and germs. We sit on the floor to eat.
Mhm.
A lot of things happen on the floor.
Yeah.
So it would make sense that you wouldn't want to bring things in. But I was like, is there another reason? I remember looking it up and kind of digging into it. And there's a bit of like a Buddhist thing to it where
Oh.
it's some kind of a symbolic thing where like you're leaving everything at the door. You're not bringing it into your house. So like
Yes.
spiritually, you're kind of doing that as well. I think some people might like that idea.
Same thing about changing out of your clothes from the
Your
day.
outside clothes do not belong in my bed. I have
That is
gotten
how I am. Michael thinks I'm crazy about it, but if you go outside in your
no, if
clothes,
your pants went outside, they don't go in my bed.
correct, same.
I have gotten better about, okay, you can sit on my couch.
Or you can potentially sit on the bed if you're not under the covers. Like,
Yeah,
let's say if
you can
I'm
sit on
laying
maybe
in
the
bed and
top
like
sheet.
you're saying hi.
Yeah,
No, not
but
even on the top sheet. You have to be like on the blanket.
well, yeah, like that comforter thing on
Yes,
top
yeah.
is what I mean. Yeah, but you are not getting in the sheets.
Absolutely not.
There is no way.
Absolutely not.
No. So that is my sanctuary, my
Yeah.
clean,
No.
germ-free
Yep.
sanctuary. I usually take a shower before bed and I get in those sheets and no, we're not we're not doing the outside clothes inside the bed thing.
Yeah, I
Mm-mm.
can't do that either.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to the whole shoe aspect. I think it really started because we got new carpets
Mhm.
and I was like, we can't ruin these. I spent so much money on them. And but now it's also kind of like I work in a very dirty environment.
Mhm.
Not like not necessarily gross, but dusty and chemicals and stuff like that with making
Yeah, there's different kinds of
prosthetics.
dirtiness.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't want to track that through the house.
Mhm.
And there are days where I will wear my sneakers all the way up into my kitchen because I'm carrying things, groceries,
Mhm.
whatever. But I'm really trying to get better at taking my shoes off right at the door,
Mhm.
sitting them outside. Thing is, though, I also do love to go outside barefoot. And then I walk inside. So how does that
My daughter laughs when she sees people walking outside barefoot. She goes, "I bet you they walk inside with those feet too." But they'll put on their shoes when they get in the house. She's like, "I
the
bet you they
house
walk
shoes?
outside barefoot and
Mhm.
then they'll wear their shoes inside the house." And she's
Yeah.
like, "It makes no sense to me," because she's very Asian. She had a dollhouse, and I remember going into her room to like pick things up when
Mhm.
she was a toddler. And I went to this dollhouse and she had the shoes of the dolls sitting outside the front door.
Oh my
And I was like,
goodness.
wow, I'm so proud.
I love that. Okay, so a place that I really want to go is Japan and
hmm
some other Asian culture places, Thailand, etc., whatever, I wanted to just see it, etc.
I was like, what's ETC?
Yeah,
And my
etc.
brain did not like
I don't know why my
compute
brain
that
did
at
not come up
all.
with the word first. It came up with the
I
typing.
was like, is this a new country I haven't heard of? I
Um,
don't understand.
so I've been watching a lot of reels and stuff about it, and like you legit keep your shoes outside.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't even bring them inside.
No.
So the thing is, you can't do that here in Oklahoma because you take the chance. I mean, you can,
hmm
but you take the chance of having spiders, brown recluses,
In your
snakes
shoes?
in your
Well,
shoes.
so I don't use my front door. I go in through the garage.
Okay, so that's different. So
So
you
I'll
put
leave
all
my
your
shoes
shoes
in
in
the
your
garage.
garage.
Mhm.
And your garage is connected. See,
Yes.
mine's not.
Yeah. Now, in Asian homes, they're also built to
Though
have like a depressed area
an
where
entryway. Yep,
yeah,
I've
where
noticed
it's
that.
a very definite, okay, you take your shoes off here. So it's a lot
Mhm.
easier to do that.
Yes.
Um, when I lived in Texas, I didn't have anything like that, and I had tile, and then
Mhm.
it went to wood. So I used
Yes.
the tile area to be like,
As
this is where you'll take off your shoes.
yes, exactly.
So I think it's just more about, you know, having a place that you kind of
Mhm.
corner off and you're like, this is the shoe area and this is not,
Yeah,
sort of
for
thing.
sure.
Um, I try not to get too crazy. Like if people come over and they're delivering and stuff, I don't
Yeah.
ask them to take. I did have a guy who came to look at my roof
Mhm.
and he was Asian and we
Mm.
recognized, like
Yeah.
it was like
Kinda like that the
Yeah, yeah,
video that
yeah,
we
like the video you sent me. He's like, "Korean? Yeah, you? Yeah." Um and he came inside to go look up, upstairs,
Mhm.
and he took off his shoes. He goes, "Don't worry, I'll take off my shoes for you." I was like, "Oh, thanks." It was like the best. I
Yeah.
was like, "Thank you." But, I won't ask delivery guys to take I will clean my house when they leave. I'll clean the
Yes.
floor, like, big time. Like, I have to have that washer delivered
Uh-huh.
tomorrow. My
You're gonna
mom's gonna be there to wait for it to be delivered, and I was like, "I'll have the mop and everything out for you." She knows.
Yeah.
She knows, to clean
That's
it up
so funny.
afterwards, yeah.
Yeah, I almost like when you guys came for the cookout
Mhm.
and I was about to be like, "Do I put towels down on the new rug?" Like, first so you guys wouldn't like walk in, but like barely anybody. I don't know what you guys do to have such a good bladder, but well, granted, I have to pee every like 20 minutes, but like I feel like none of our friend group like had a pee at all. And I was just like, what is going on right now? You weren't here.
Yeah.
You and Nate went away that
We
weekend.
were out of town that weekend.
But like I just don't understand it because I'm like, I have to pee every 20 minutes.
Well, you
And
can
people
train your bladder.
yeah, I tried. Well, I also think it's one of my hormonal
Oh,
problem
yeah.
type whatever.
I
One
probably
of my
hold m
bodily problems.
Yeah, I probably hold mine too
Too
much.
long.
Yeah, well, because, like, at the school and stuff, you'll be helping somebody
It's
with nursing in general, I think a all of them hold their
well, what's weird is like when I'm serving,
Mhm,
I think my brain knows
mhm,
that I don't have time to pee.
yeah,
Like, you're only peeing if it's an emergency.
mhm,
But like 5, I can hold it then.
mhm,
Or I don't even need to go. It's
yeah,
almost like my body finds another way to expel it through sweat, through whatever. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. But
Yeah, you might not be taking in as much, you might be sweating more.
yeah,
I think also, anytime you're in a situation that's a little more high stress, certain functions of your body
for
definitely
sure.
slow down,
Absolutely.
um, which is why, like, if you're running away
Hmm.
from somebody for your life, hopefully that's not the moment where your body's like, "Oh, we gotta
We got to stop.
I gotta pee."
Yeah, exactly.
Um, you're probably more focused on, "I don't wanna die."
Yeah,
But,
right.
yeah, I probably should go to the restroom more than I do during the day, but I'm like, "Okay, after the next kid. Okay, after the next
Yeah.
kid." Or if I'm at home
Hmm.
and I'm like, "Okay, after I clean this," and then I get distracted, and by the time I actually can go, it's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die."
Yeah. No, I try not to do that.
Yeah.
And then also I'm just like, oh, it's a reprieve to just like step away from work
Mhm.
sometimes.
And just, like, sit you're like I thought that today. I was like, "Why does the going to the bathroom feel a little bit like a mini vacay?"
Oh my gosh, it does.
It's
There's
like
sometimes where I'm like, how long can I stay in here that
Uh-huh.
nobody's not even like going to the bathroom, just
Just
standing
yeah.
in the bathroom, washing my hands and like
Yeah.
splashing my face with cold water or whatever. Like, how long can I stay in here that nobody's gonna know
Yeah.
that I'm gone?
I do hate public bathrooms, though,
Oh, ew,
with a
absolutely.
passion. I don't understand the kids that hang out in the bathrooms. I'm like, "You guys realize this is, like, the dirtiest place in the
Yeah.
whole building. Gross. Stop it." Um, so yeah. Oh, but, like, as far as saying, like, Asians are weird, I don't take offense to that at all. I think that
I
I
shouldn't say weird because I also take weird as a compliment. Like if I say like, "Oh, like you're weird and whimsical." Like
Yeah. No,
I
I
don't
get
know,
that.
that's a compliment. Like I don't
I
know.
do think that people I think that if you wanna be offended, you'll find
A
reasons
way
to be
for it to
offended.
be offensive.
Um,
Absolutely.
so, like, I've had people come up and be like, "What are you?"
Oh.
And I've known some people get super offended. They're like, "What do you mean? I'm a human being." I don't take
Mhm.
offense to that.
I'm an alien.
I know exactly what you're asking. And so how I might answer is like, "Oh, my ethnicity, I'm."
I would just start saying I'm an alien.
But like I've never gotten angry at that kind of stuff. I always feel like most of the time
It's out of curiosity.
I feel like most of the time people are coming at you with curiosity. They're not
Mhm.
coming at you with animosity. And if they are, why even like give it any of your time and
Yeah,
energy?
that's
It's like
true.
I'll come at you with my positive energy. If you want to try to be offensive, you can try. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna take it. So
Yeah.
I've had other people be more offended for me. I had an Asian guy once ask me, like, "What are you?" And so, but he was Chinese. He wanted
Mhm.
to know if I was mixed Chinese because he could tell I was mixed. I was like, "Oh, Korean." And he's like, "Oh, that's cool." And my white coworkers that were with me were offended for me. I'm like,
Mm.
"Why are you offended?" I was like, "He was obviously excited."
Yeah.
This is middle of nowhere,
It's
Texas.
like a connection
He's
in
like,
a
"There's
way.
another Asian. What
Yeah.
are you?" He goes, like,
Yeah.
let me know." I'm also the person though that doesn't get offended if I see someone wearing, and I kind of almost feel like this is a very American thing. When people get offended at people wearing traditional clothing or things like that, because
Traditional in what way?
well,
Oh,
like
like, different cultures?
yes,
Oh,
because
I love that.
if you were going to go overseas and you were like, I'd like to wear your outfits,
Mhm.
they are so excited.
Yeah.
They are super excited. Um, Going to Indian weddings and stuff,
Mhm.
they want you to wear their stuff.
Yeah.
They want to wrap you up in it. They want to
They
see you
want you to
dancing.
be immersed in the
They want you to
culture.
experience it. They're not like, okay, I need you to stand here and acknowledge where this is coming from. You don't need any of that. They
No.
just want you to come in. They want you to have a good time.
Be
I do
involved.
think that we've become way sensitive
Yeah.
to it. I think that we
Absolutely.
scare people off more than
Mhm.
anything. I think we're all about dividing more than coming together. You want to wear the clothes? Cool. I don't care. I like to see that people are at least being exposed to it.
Yeah.
Um
Kinda like on that note, I love the idea of different cultures, and I think that's like, I'm very much wanting to like, I wanna learn Thai, I wanna learn Laos very, like, parallel with Thai.
mhm.
The uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Not influctuation. I get maybe of the voices, is that the right word I'm
Yeah,
looking.
you get used to the different sounds and
Yes.
stuff and
So, like, they're very similar, it's a little bit different, but, I would love to learn Thai, and so, like, I love the culture aspect of different cultures, I think it's so fascinating to
mhm.
me. So, like, I make a point to, like, know how things are pronounced and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and I had this table with, this family, a
Mhm.
mom, 2 girls, and the dad,
Mhm.
and they were Muslim,
Mhm.
and so the 3 women were wearing hijabs,
Mhm.
and they were these beautiful colors,
Mhm.
like a deep green, a deep blue, and one was black. And I made a point because I also am that person that I'm like, "Oh, if, like, that's a beautiful colored shirt or whatever,
Mhm.
I'll say something."
Mhm.
And I was like, "I just wanna let you know your hijabs are beautiful,
Mhm.
like, they're a stunning color, like, all of it, they look great against you guys." Very complimenting, and, they were so surprised that I said it correctly,
Mhm.
and they were so thank you. They're like, "Oh my god. How do you know how to say this correctly? Like,
Uh-huh.
thank you so much for,
Yeah.
like, recognizing our religion and everything of that nature." And, like, it just changed the whole atmosphere of the
Mhm.
fact that, like, I acknowledged the fact
Mhm.
and I took the time out of my day to pronounce something correctly and acknowledge, like,
Mhm.
their way of life.
Yeah.
And they were just like, "Thank you so much," like, just so appreciative, and I'm like,
Mhm.
"Of course, like, it's a beautiful ensemble that you have on right now."
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say like, I just it's also a respect thing.
Yeah.
It's a respectful thing to be like, "Oh, your sari is beautiful
Mhm.
that you're wearing."
Yeah.
Okay, I do have a question because
Yes.
I brought this up to Michael the other day. Why is it that saris, which I believe that's a whole ensemble, right? The saris, or is that only the draping portion?
It's like there's a top and then there's a draping.
Okay, so I am right. So
But I think before the
why
British, I don't think there was always a top.
okay, so
I
why
believe.
is showing the midriff
Mhm.
part of it? Like, is there a significance to why saris are the small top and
Mhm.
then the skirt high up and showing the midriff? Or
So I believe, and if I'm wrong, someone correct me. My ex is
mhm,
Punjabi,
yes.
and so I got some exposure to it. But I believe that before the British came, that the saris didn't even look how they do now.
Mm,
Um, I don't think that there was always a top.
okay. So they
Um,
just had the draping over the
they just
shoulder
had
and
the
all.
draping.
Yeah.
Um, because different cultures will sexualize different things. I don't
Yeah,
think it, which
absolutely.
the midriff is not at all sexualized with them. Like you get aunties that,
Yeah.
you're like, well, there you are. But I remember with his family, with my ex, when I would like get dressed to go to church or something, and I'd
Mhm.
wear a knee length skirt, the fact that my calves and ankle were showing, they did not like. They thought that my skirt, like being to my knee,
Mhm.
was just, they didn't, they
Too
thought
much.
that was so weird to show my leg to go to a religious thing.
Place.
Um, so, that's, it's the different cultures will value
They just
different
don't
things.
acknowledge it as
Yeah, no. I mean, like now, definitely, like you don't expose your chest. It's
yeah.
it's become a little more, like I said, with the British and things like
Mhm.
that. I think with more Westernization, but you see that even like in more ancient cultures, where like
Mhm.
your statues and things like that
That's
definitely
true.
show more of, you know. I just think we're a very over sexualized society.
I agree, and social media and everything does not help with that.
Hmm.
But
Well, and I think that the reason why maybe you're wearing something too, like there, you can tell the difference between someone wearing something that's cultural and it's just a part of like
it's part of
the
their
thing,
life.
than someone wearing something to be provocative
Yes.
and to be sexual. Like
Yes.
there's an obvious difference, you can tell.
Absolutely. I just
Um,
wasn't sure if there was a meaning or something, and I noticed that when looking at, like, traditional, sorry, outfits for weddings and stuff
mhm,
nowadays, I'm like, "Okay, their midriff or whatever you wanna call it,
mhm.
your upper stomach is usually shown," and I just wasn't sure if there was some significance of the religion
Yeah, no,
or
it's just what
just
they've
kinda
always,
how
yeah.
they're
Yeah, and they have other outfits that cover more. They have like
Mhm,
silvarkamis and things like that, and those will be like a pantsuit and top thing.
mhm.
And what you're seeing probably is like the more fancy stuff anyway.
Yes, yes,
Like,
because it's usually a wedding setting or
yeah, which
something
by
along
the way,
those
those are
lines.
like really beautiful
They
materials and
are.
outfits. I want to go and buy material and make like curtains and
I
sheets, and yeah, they're just so beautiful. You don't find that kind of material at a
no.
regular
And not only
store
that, just,
here.
like, all the jewelry,
Mhm.
the, hennas on the hands
Yeah.
and the arms.
My daughter's bought some Mendy and she does it like at home on herself, up on her arms
I
and things.
I love that, and I would love to, if it's not insulting to another culture, to
Mhm.
do that, like, at my wedding, because I just find it to
Yeah.
be
I think it's,
stunning.
yeah. Well, and like there's like different meanings and things behind it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you're supposed to keep it on for so long, and then the deeper
Mhm.
the color is supposed to mean something. Usually they'll hide the initials of the groom
Somewhere
and
on
the
the hand or
bride's,
something.
yeah, hand somewhere. Um, yeah, so there's all kinds of like meaning to it. I think
Yeah,
that I know I personally don't care when people do that stuff.
yeah. It's not like I'm insulting the culture. It's more of I almost just I wanna learn more.
It's okay to see something and just like it,
Yeah, that
I
too.
think.
Yeah.
Um, I think, and this was something that we had touched on before. Um, I think that Western people, specifically white people, are really afraid
Mhm.
to do things
Yeah.
anymore when it comes to other cultures. I think that this might be an unpopular opinion. I think reverse racism is a thing. I think you can be racist to white people.
I mean,
Um,
white is a race.
I know, but like I hear so often
Yes.
that like, oh, no, you can't be racist to white people. It's like, no, you can. Um, I'm mixed. My dad is white, and he's like the one of the best men I know.
Mhm.
Absolutely love him. It would like break my heart if someone acted like he was some hateful racist guy just because he's white, or to like
Yeah.
say some of the things that I hear are okay to say about white people now.
Mhm.
Um, and they're like, no, that's not racist. You can call them whatever you want. And it's like, no, that
Mm,
it goes both ways. I think you should just
yeah,
be respectful all the way around.
absolutely.
Um, I feel like if someone were to wear a kilt, it's not like anyone would like really,
No, that's true.
or I don't know. It's kind of a touchy subject. I think being mixed, I've have like mixed feelings
Yeah.
about all of it. Um, I don't know how Michael feels, but I know that being mixed, I don't like it when people only recognize half of themselves,
Yeah.
and they'll usually recognize the part that
Is more
is,
prominent.
well, not more prominent, like the part that is the minority.
Yeah.
Um, I'm white and I'm Asian.
Yeah.
I'm both. I'm not. I might look like, if you look at me, people might recognize the Asian more because
Mhm.
that's what stands out over here.
Yeah, it's
If I
more
if I go to
prominent. Yeah.
Korea, they're
You
gonna know.
stand
They're
out.
like, you're white,
Yeah.
So it really depends on where you are. So
Mhm.
I am both. I think
Absolutely.
that it helps to recognize both to like kind of get people to stop
Stop singularing.
making so many walls with all this
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know, my kids are Asian and white, but they're like they're even like you can break it down even more because they're like the Indian Asian and then they're like
Yeah. I was
Korean
gonna
Asian
say
and then
they're
they're white.
like
Yeah.
a quarter or whatever the
Yeah.
fractions
Now,
are.
it's okay to relate maybe to one culture more than the other,
Mhm.
but to like completely deny or like
Yeah.
just hate a part of you, I don't think is healthy or good. Um,
Yeah, for sure.
so yeah, uh like if you get a politician that's running,
Mhm.
they always point out their minority side.
Yeah. But also when you think about it, like anything in like culturally anymore, let's say going to college or to
Mhm.
work,
Mhm.
it's, "Oh, I'm Pacific Asian,"
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
a
I
Pacific Islander,
yeah.
or I'm Asian, or I'm Latina, or
Mhm.
it's they're trying to do the inclusion bit of including the minorities and or giving out the scholarships or whatever or hiring them.
Yeah.
So then people then focus on them.
Yeah. I always had to put other.
Yeah.
I which was fine. I would never pick just one. I knew people who would pick just one or the other depending on what was
Yeah.
beneficial. I will say being Asian and Caucasian, none of it benefited me because I remember having to get higher scores regardless
Mm.
because Asian and I'm like I never understood that even as a
But
child.
that's also, I feel like, a stereotype.
It is. I feel like it's a bit racist. It's like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm no smarter than these people.
It
We
also
all go
depends
to
on
the same
upbringing.
school. We all go to the
Yeah.
same school. We all have the same opportunities. So it that always seemed weird to me. And I know
Yeah.
that that's probably not a popular opinion either.
I
Um,
think statistically, sure, maybe Asians are a little bit smarter, but they're only smarter because their country has a better school system
yeah,
than our
yeah.
system.
But even
Like,
at like if you're focusing like even if you're like raised here in the States, like I went to the same high school
yeah,
as all the other kids.
it
And
doesn't matter.
it wasn't a rich high. I went to a
Yeah,
pretty
public.
yeah, it was a public poor area.
Yeah.
Um, why because I'm white and Asian, I can make higher scores, where
Yeah,
you think that I
that's not
should have to
fair.
make higher scores to qualify for certain things.
Yeah, that's not fair at
Um,
all.
which I was like, "Okay, well, you know, I guess I'll focus on you
Fine.
guys think I'm smart, I guess,
Yeah.
yeah, regardless."
Fine, I'm smart.
But no, I just I don't know, I think, we focus way too much
Yeah,
on race,
we
like,
really do.
too much.
Like, we're all human beings.
Um,
We're all red and bloody and gory and
yeah,
full of muscles and fat and mass on the inside.
yeah. I and I don't know if it's because I know everyone wants to be special, and
Well,
everyone is
yeah,
special in their own way, but we're
absolutely.
also very much the same. Like,
Yeah.
it's a big world, there's a lot of us. Um,
I feel like that's why I'm so interested in, like, learning other cultures, and I feel like that's why I'm always like, "Oh, wow, like, this is how, like, Michael's family grew up, and this is how they do this,"
mhm,
or, like, being Buddhist and, like, or I watch all these videos about different African tribes and stuff,
mhm,
and I've always loved Africa and just how authentic and their lives are.
mhm.
Like, how little they have and how much they love.
Yeah,
Like, I just
they're kind of unencumbered by,
they
um
don't need the material things.
well, yeah, just like if like, depending on, like, what country you're in
Yeah, and what different tribe and
or developmental stages, yeah, there'll be some different focuses
mhm.
on
Like,
things.
I've watched how some tribes, like, the more curvy the woman,
Mhm,
the more attractive she is
mhm,
to the men there. The bigger the men can smile and jump in
mhm.
a certain tribe, the more likely and more attractive they are to be a
Yeah,
husband. Like, there's so many different things in different cultures that I feel like we should take the time to learn instead of judge.
yeah,
You know,
um,
just because it's different from us doesn't mean it's wrong or
yeah.
bad.
Well, I think it's important to, like, recognize when things maybe aren't as healthy either, like, I know in Asian cultures, the lighter you are, the better a lot of times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mike will make a comment about that all the time saying,
Mhm.
"Well, we're technically the field Asians," which
Yeah,
is awful to say.
yeah. My mom is darker for a Korean,
Yeah.
and she got roasted for that a lot growing up.
Yeah. So, Michael's mom is very adamant on like sunscreen and stuff
Mhm.
because she wants to keep that
Mhm.
lighter complexion.
Yep.
But the thing is, I'm also like, but that's not who you guys
Which
are.
is funny because everyone over here is like, "Oh, it's so beautiful, the brown and the
Yeah,
tan,"
the
and they
tan.
try to go
Yeah,
out, you'll pay to get that color.
exactly. And
Yeah.
I'm like, but, like that's just not who you are. Like you
Mhm.
can't don't you can't bleach your skin, and
Yeah.
it's just I don't know.
I think I think,
But
you
that's
know,
also culturally how the Asian culture is, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that some of that might be a little bit of westernization coming in,
Maybe,
but I
or
think
did it
also
stemmed
I
back
think
from a
also well, yeah, well, like, so I think even in Western culture,
mhm.
the people who were rich and could stay inside were lighter as well. Because even among
Yes.
white people, the whiter you could be, the better.
That's true.
Because your field workers and stuff would be
Which
more
is but
brown.
it's so opposite now. It's like, "Oh, you're tan, you're pretty. You have the money
Well,
to
because
tan," and
with modernization,
mhm.
that's not necessarily an indicator of if you
Wealth
have
anymore.
wealth
Yeah.
or what kind of job you have. So it's kind of changed some things, but some
Mhm.
things run deep, you
Yeah.
know. Um, my children are completely different colors.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter's way darker than my son.
Mhm.
My son favors a little bit more of the Asian and white. My daughter definitely favors
Yeah.
more of the Indian and a little bit of my mom. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I think acceptance of who you are and maybe celebrating the differences rather than focusing, you know, like on trying to be offended
Yeah.
by them.
I also find that, and I mean this in the nicest way, that people who are mixed different ethnicities
Hmm.
are the prettiest people.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
you just have a
I've
little bit
heard
of
that.
you just have the little bit of everything, like, maybe you have the darker skin, but the lighter eyes, like,
Yeah,
I just
I think what it is it ends up being something that's maybe a little off the beaten path and a little more unique.
mhm. You're not a
Then you'll
cookie cutter.
see. Yeah, there was a book.
You're not a house, but
Yeah, there was a guy that he was a photographer, and there's a word HAPA,
Mhm.
HAPA, and I think it started off, I believe, as a derogatory word
Oh,
in Hawaii
okay.
for mixed kids,
Oh.
but it kind of like turned around and, they sort of flipped the meaning. They're like, we're not going to make this a derogatory thing.
Yeah.
Um, but a guy took all these mixed kid like adults, children and stuff,
Mhm.
and it's a photo book of like
Yeah.
all the different combinations of people. And you'll get some like redheaded looking Asians. Um,
That's so fun. Like, genetics are just wild.
genetics are fun and like I said, and you know what? It really is in the eye of the beholder. Somebody
Mhm.
will see a ginger Asian and think that is so cool. You'll
Yeah.
get somebody else who's like, that's a little different, and
Yeah.
that's
And
fine.
that's fine.
You don't have to be everyone's cup of tea.
You also don't need to comment on it if you don't like it.
No, no, that's the other thing. I don't know
D
why.
Keep your comments to yourself if you
I think the
don't like it.
internet has ruined a lot of
Oh
things.
my gosh,
Everybody
yeah.
feels like it's. I'll just scroll. If I
Yeah.
don't agree or like it, I just scroll. I
Yeah.
go, oh well, I don't agree with that, and I keep going on.
Yeah.
Or, well, I wouldn't be wearing that, but that's okay. And I just scroll. I don't have to make a nasty comment.
No.
Um,
What you don't need to piss in somebody else's Cheerios.
no, but I do feel like that the internet's made people very comfortable with doing that stuff.
Absolutely, because they can do it behind a screen and feel like there's no repercussions
Yeah,
for it,
yeah,
and there should be.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
also, you don't know what everybody's going through,
No,
and there's no need. And I get it. There's some people who you think might have the life because of social media, because they post all these great things.
yeah,
Just because you post all these great things does not mean that maybe they had a miscarriage 10 weeks ago, or maybe they're a family member or a friend passed away. Like,
yeah. I mean, you don't know people's coping mechanisms.
no.
You actually don't even know if they can afford the lifestyle you're seeing or
Exactly. They just
if they're
might
even
do it
happy with it.
because that's what they aspire to be
Yeah.
and that's their goal. So they kind of fake it till you make it,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah. Yep.
So I don't know. Be nice, be kind, people. Life's hard. But yeah, so that drinking game. I promise.
I don't think you called anything weird
Yeah.
this
I,
time.
I I think I said weird that one episode a lot. But
Yeah.
I think it's more of it was the fish bones, eating the fish bones because to me that's
Which Is
it's different.
I mean, I even think that's probably kind of weird, but I like it.
Yeah,
It's like, "Mm."
exactly. Or the fish skin. I mean, granted,
It's so good though.
I
Have you
know.
tried it?
No,
You've got to try it.
no.
Like, a little crispy. It's so good.
I think you know what's weird
What's weird?
is oh my god, I think I just like the word weird. Um, if the fish skin was dehydrated
Mhm.
and, like, crispy, you know how they sometimes make seaweed like
Mhm.
that?
Yeah.
Like, I like seaweed like that, so I'm like, "Okay, well, maybe if that fish skin was, like,
It
dehydrated like
kind of ends
that,
up being the same texture.
I
Like
think I wouldn't mind it,
if you're frying
as
the
long as it
fish,
doesn't smell fishy."
man, listen, one of my favorite fish is mackerel. And
I don't think I've ever had
oh my
that.
gosh, it's so good.
Is it a light fish, dark fish, medium fish? What are we?
Um I guess it's a light fish. It's very salty and it's very
Is it white?
fishy. Yeah,
Is
it's
the
white.
okay, so it's a lighter white fish.
I believe
Kinda like flounder.
it does
No,
not
but
taste anything
flounder
like
doesn't have a fishy taste.
oh, this one has here. I'm gonna have to Google it now. But it's like one of my favorites. Nobody likes it. I
See,
grew up
if
on
it
it though.
has a very fishy smell and taste, I can't get over it.
Let's
Something
see.
about it, it just I'm very sensitive to smell that
So it's a
it
very
will
oily fish. I think which
oh,
is why I like it. I do like that it's a
mm.
little oily. Um Let's see, pronounced flavor. Yes. It's very rich fish. Moist, flaky flesh that spoils quickly unless properly refrigerated or cured. I'm trying to see.
Probably has a lot of, like, omega-3s and stuff in it.
Have you ever had sardines?
No.
I'm just trying to think of some of that could. I don't know. You might just have to try some mackerel. It's got its own flavor though. It's a strong taste.
That makes me so
Oh my
nervous.
gosh, it's my favorite. I grew up on it. Saturdays, I can like Saturdays when my mom would cook up some mackerel and some rice was just with some dried
Did she
seaweed.
season it a certain way?
It's pretty
It's
yeah,
so tasty that it's just
yeah,
like it
it's
doesn't
just
need
good like it
like some
is.
salt
Yeah.
or oil, not even oil probably because it
No,
probably
it's kind of an oilier, very strong tasting fish and it's just so
hmm,
good.
okay, I'll have to try that. I
Um,
mean, some people don't like
I'm hungry.
cod, some people don't like catfish.
I don't like catfish.
I like catfish fried. I don't think I've ever had it any other way other than fried.
I I can taste what it eats when I eat a catfish. And I'm not opposed. I probably need to try it. I'm convinced that I probably haven't had it cooked as well as it should be.
Mm,
I probably need it completely fried, like some people love it,
yeah.
you know? So I'm not opposed to trying it again. I'll
Yeah.
try it as many times as people
Yeah.
ask, if someone's like, no, you got to try it this way, but I'll try it that way,
Yeah.
see how it tastes. But what I have had, I did not enjoy.
Yeah.
Um, I had, I want to say it was alligator or something.
Oh, I love me some alligator.
I will tell you what was a little odd about that for me was that it looked like was it that it looked like fish and tastes like chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It
It tastes
flakes like
very
a
much like
fish,
chicken.
but it tasted like chicken.
Mhm.
And so my brain was like,
Very confused.
I don't think this is how this doesn't seem right. I like it flakes like fish. It should taste like a fish, but it
Yeah.
tasted very much like a chicken.
I think what it's not necessary like textures don't always bug me. Jello texture I don't like,
Mhm.
but um a lot of it is smells. I'm so sensitive with like a smell of a food.
Mhm.
So if it smells too chickeny, I
Mhm.
can't do it.
I think
If
Nathan's
it
like that
smells
too.
too fishy, I can't do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, maybe if I always want to try new things.
Mhm. I think
If
that's
I
important,
pinched
yeah.
my nose maybe
Mhm.
and ate it, I think I'd be fine.
Well, and a lot of times fresh things and when they're cooked or when you're getting them from the
Mhm.
store, it's gonna be completely different.
Yeah.
Have you been into Pan Asia?
Mhm.
I know that can be a little bit fishy smelling. I think like
Mhm.
sometimes Nathan goes in there and he's like, "Man, what is this?"
See, and it bugs me. It does.
I don't even think twice. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, we're going to
I
an
mean,
Asian market." I know what I'm gonna smell when I go in there.
I know I know I'm gonna smell it,
Mhm.
and it doesn't necessarily like I still shop. I still shop in there,
Mhm.
or I'll shop in Namhai,
Yeah.
um, which I love,
Mhm.
which is another Asian market in Broken Arrow area.
Mhm.
Um, but I don't know. It just yeah, I'm just very sensitive to
Yeah.
smells.
I will say when I was in Korea, um, being right off the ocean,
Mhm.
they'd have all these aquariums and they have the live fish there. And we
See,
went to
that
the
I
fish market.
don't
It did not smell fishy there.
know.
I think us
It's the
being landlocked in
preservatives
here
and
and,
stuff.
you're not going to get fresh out of the
No.
water fish here. So I think that makes a difference too.
Well, what's also weird to me is, like, when you have sashimi,
Hmm.
that's raw fish,
Yeah.
and, you can okay. That's raw fish, and I was always afraid of eating it just because of getting sick,
Hmm.
but I know if it's prepared correctly, it's fine.
Hmm.
Um, I had some with Michael because he loves it.
Hmm.
So I was like, "Oh, no, am I gonna hate this texture?" And it really wasn't
It's
I
very
actually it
clean.
is, it's very clean, I actually very much enjoyed it.
Hmm.
Um, if it had that fishy smell, I
Hmm.
probably wouldn't enjoy it as much.
Hmm.
But because of how it's prepared and cleaned and everything else.
There's certain fish I prefer raw to cooked, like tuna.
Well, tuna, you're actually just supposed to sear it.
I don't even like it
You
like
don't
that.
even do that?
I want it raw.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love eating tuna fillets.
Hmm.
Aldi has 4 perfect size fillets for $4.
What did you make last week? Because that was delicious.
Oh, I made salmon last week.
That was really good.
I
Now
did
I
not
and I'm
She's giving me credit for something I did not even prepare.
well, you
It
still
was
had to like you could have burned it to
It's
death.
true. It was pre-seasoned salmon that I get from Aldi. It's an Atlantic herb something else salmon.
That was delicious. It was like
It
cooked
is.
perfectly.
I like it a little bit crispier on the outside and
Hmm.
just fresh and everything on the inside. I like my salmon fully cooked through. I don't like it really gooey on the inside.
Yeah, I don't like. I guess that's what that would be better to say about the tuna and salmon, all that. I either need it raw or I need it cooked
But the
well.
thing
Like I
is,
don't like a
tuna
middle.
doesn't get gooey
Yeah,
like salmon
it
does.
doesn't.
It
It's
has a different texture.
yeah. I don't know. I don't like the cooked on the tuna.
For me, I love to have tuna fillets, but I can't seem to get it through my head of how to cook it perfectly.
Yeah.
I've been told by different chefs with working with them how to cook it, but then internally I panic that I see all the pink and everything at my house when I'm cooking. I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself because I'm gonna eat something raw that I
Yeah.
shouldn't. Like, and I think that gets stuck on my head because of chicken.
Hmm. Yes.
Because you need to cook chicken all the way through.
Chicken. When I'm messing with chicken in my kitchen,
If it even looks a hair pink, I'm like,
yeah,
it needs to cook longer.
yeah. Everything in my kitchen gets like bleached after messing with chicken, and
Same.
yeah.
Yeah, chicken's one of those
Pork's
things.
probably the next one that bothers me.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
not bothered with beef unless it's ground beef,
Yeah.
and then
Pork, I get nervous cooking pork chops because I'm never sure if they're fully like I have Michael like look at everything. I'm like, does that look pink? Does that need to be cooked more?
do you know just do you have a meat thermometer?
I do.
Yeah,
Um,
I would just rely on a meat thermometer
yeah.
because
It doesn't necessarily I know. I just get internally.
well, I know that my anxiety can like I'm sometimes I feel like I'm making myself see pink.
Oh, yes, and that's what
So
it is.
so
It's my
then what I'll
anxiety.
do is I'll put the thermometer in and I'll be like, okay, facts over feelings.
That's true. You're so right.
That's I try to do that with just about everything. Like, okay, what
Yeah.
are the facts in this situation? Because my feelings right now are ridiculous.
Yeah. I will
Um,
say since moving here, I eat steak differently than when I was on the East Coast.
did you eat more well done on the East Coast?
I did, but that's also because that's how my dad eats it. So I
Oh,
didn't know any better
yeah.
because that's how he cooked it.
So how do you like your steak now?
I like it medium,
I like mine rare.
really.
Yeah, medium rare,
I
rare.
I will do sometimes medium rare depending on what the cut is
Hmm.
and who's cooking it and how
Yeah,
it's seasoned.
I guess I actually really like medium rare,
Yeah.
but I feel like a lot of times it can get overdone.
Okay.
Um, so if depending on if I know where I'm getting my steak at, if they tend to do that or
Yeah.
not, I might order it rare.
Hmm.
And I think this is what maybe bothers me about the tuna too. I don't like a temperature difference, like too much of a temperature difference between the
Mm,
outside and inside.
yeah.
So I do want it kind of warm through, but I don't want the pink gone. I like,
Yeah.
um,
That's why they literally say when searing tuna, you literally do like 3 minutes one side, 3 minutes the other, and then it's done.
yeah.
I think because I usually
I've probably had overcooked Tuna is the problem.
I overcook tuna a lot, and I don't mean to. And I'll eat it how it should be cooked at restaurants and stuff, but when I cook it, I'm like, "Dang it, I overcooked it again."
Yeah.
But I'm also not gonna throw it away.
Yeah.
But and I will say I do like if my steak is a little bit more medium rare,
Mm-hmm.
I'll I also get very full very fast with
Mm-hmm.
steak. The next day I'll eat the rest of it, but then when I re-sear it on the stovetop,
Mm-hmm.
it cooks more well.
Yeah.
But then I also add more seasoning and stuff to make sure it's not too tough and
Yeah.
whatnot. So then that's fine because then think about it, if it was already well done, then you're just
I'm just shocked that there's
eating
anything
jerky.
such as leftover steak.
I get so full, and
Yeah.
I enjoy my leftovers. I look
I do love a good
forward.
like leftover spaghetti.
Yes. I
The
look forward to it the next day.
hmm
Like that's my treat to myself. I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to have steak and sweet potato for
Yeah, my
lunch."
kids don't like leftovers. I love leftovers.
Oh, I'm a leftover person.
Steak, I probably have the hardest time with just because I don't want to, like, I have to heat it slowly.
See, mine's fish. I won't eat leftover fish.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's a no.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't do it.
leftover rice. I keep seeing stuff about you're not supposed to refrigerate leftover. You're not.
Um, we will eat
I
leftover
will.
rice for days.
I know. I'm like, I don't know what. I don't know who started this rumor, but like,
Yeah, that's
I've been
fake
eating
news.
leftover rice my whole life.
Yeah,
I don't correct us if we're wrong, but
but
I
I'm
keep
still
seeing
calling
that
it fake
that it's
news.
like supposed to be dangerous. I mean, I let it cool down before I put it in the fridge.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't know. I eat. I will say there's nothing like a fresh
batch of rice.
rice though.
Oh, that's so true. I love rice. Like I am a rice fiend of all different types of rice.
Yeah, rice or bread.
I like both.
You
Are
have
you
to.
asking me
You
which
have to
one
pick one.
better?
You have to pick one.
Like it's the end of the world and Henry.
Yeah,
It's
that.
the end of the world
Yeah,
and I have to pick
one of them's
one.
going to be completely destroyed, and you're only going to have the other one for the rest of eternity.
What kind of bread are we talking? Every type of bread or just one singular type?
I
Because
feel like
there's
it.
also ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I'm
I
making it
guess
hard.
we'll just have it like head to head. White rice or white bread.
White rice.
100%.
Absolutely.
I'm not a big fan of just plain white bread.
No. If it was like sourdough homemade
Oh
bread,
man, I do love
oh.
a good sourdough.
Then give me some
Oh
oil and
man.
seasoning. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, you get some like good seasonings and yeah, like you said, the oil and
The
maybe some of the
Italian
balsamic
seasoning.
vinegar in there.
Oh,
So good. I did an old lady dinner the other night.
girl dinner.
I told my coworker this. I was like, "Oh no, I'm eating that old lady diet where it's just like tea and toast." But
That's such a great
I
diet to
can't
have.
remember if it's like Dave's bread or something, but it has like 15 grains in it.
Yes,
What is that?
it's frozen in my freezer right now
I
and I
can see
can't
the
think of what
guy
it's
in the red
called.
shirt on the
Yep.
thing.
Yep. Yep, yep,
I
yep.
took out one of those slices, toasted it perfectly, took out my salted butter. By the way, I only do salted butter.
Really. I
Yeah.
don't think any of my butter is not salted. It's just I make sure that it's either like more natural. It has only like three ingredients compared
Yeah.
to all the fake
Yeah. Do you have a butter bell?
shit stuff. I don't have a butter
You need a
ball.
butter bell. That's been a game changer. Because then you can have like softened butter all the time.
Oh,
But
that's
I
nice.
took my salted butter, I buttered it perfectly all the way to the edges. I was very generous with
Oh.
it, and it was the best piece of bread I've had in my life, I swear. And I don't
Okay, what
think
kind of tea did you have though?
I love a oh my gosh, why can't I a has bergamot in it. It's a black tea with bergamot. Why
Not
can't I?
Earl Grey.
I think it is Earl Grey. No, I'm gonna have to Google. It's my favorite.
It's Earl Grey with it's probably an Earl Grey and English tea mix then,
Let me
right?
see. Earl Grey with an E. So British.
Is it?
Popular? Nope, it's just Earl Grey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
so
love Earl
it's
Grey.
black tea with the bergamot orange,
Mhm.
and that's my favorite. And I
Mhm.
do like my tea with
I
a little
love
milk
tea.
and sugar.
Yep, that's a very English way of doing it too.
I also love to make a good cup of chai, and I make it the
Yes.
Indian way.
And what is that?
So I take a nice strong black tea and I'll
Mhm.
boil it first on its own, and then I'll add a whole milk to it, and I'll add my sugar and my chai spice mix, which each family will probably have their own. I don't
Mhm.
like do a pre-made thing. So like I like to add some pepper, um, cinnamon. I love, 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 love cardamom. I put a lot
Mm.
of cardamom in there. Um, I've had someone put in anise. Is that how you say it? Anise?
Mhm. I think
But
so.
I really just like it pretty simple. I like the cardamom, cinnamon, a little bit of pepper, and then I'll do ginger in it as well. But you have to do the ginger at a certain point, or else you can curdle your milk. But
Mm.
I love that little bit of spice from the ginger. It's
Yeah.
my favorite.
Oh, that sounds so good.
And
I
you boil that all over the stove, and you make it like super super hot, and you strain
Mhm.
it right into the mug, and so
You're gonna
good.
have to do that one night while you're here.
You know what? I can do that next time I come over.
Yes,
I'll
please
bring all
do.
this stuff, and I will make you a proper cup of chai.
I would love that.
Yep. You're cool with
I
whole milk and all that stuff,
Oh,
and
yeah.
okay. I
I
only get
drink
whole
most
milk.
of my
You know you can
I
drink
love
whole milk
milk.
if you want to.
I drink
Do you know Napoleon Dynamite?
yes.
Every time I drink whole milk, I'm thinking, you know
That's
you
all you
can
think
drink whole milk you
of.
can want to.
Michael thinks I'm so strange because my friends growing up think I was too because I love a good glass of cold milk.
Oh, it's
I
fantastic.
I grew up drinking cold like milk, not hot milk, but
Yeah.
like obviously cold milk or a glass of milk every night at dinner. My family still does it. My
S-
parents still do it.
we used to on Friday nights it'd be like pizza game night,
Mhm.
and our thing was chocolate milk with pizza.
That's a strange combo, but I mean, I'd see regular milk, but chocolate milk.
No, chocolate milk with pizza.
Hmm.
No, I love a good it's gotta be icy cold.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if I'm gonna have it warm, I like a nice warm almond milk. Have you
I
ever had
don't think
one
I've
of those?
ever warmed any of my milk.
Oh, you need
Minus in a tea. Minus in a tea.
maybe you need to try a nice warm almond milk
Maybe.
for
Bedtime.
bringing your sleepy
Well,
time.
yeah, but I love
I
me
will
some
say,
milk.
if I make you this chai, like,
I'm gonna hate every other chai.
well, you'll hate every other chai, but like, I can drink a cup of coffee and go right to bed.
Mhm.
I cannot drink a cup of chai and go to bed.
Really?
The black tea, and it's only it's only this chai. Like, I could drink a cup of Earl Grey and still be cool too. For some reason,
Is it the type of black tea that you're using?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just putting a heck of a lot more in than I
Yeah.
realize. But
Yeah, see, I grew up so my dad wakes up every morning
hmm
before he even has breakfast, he wakes up and has a cup of tea. That's
hmm
like his like morning ritual.
hmm
And then like after he's done his tea, he'll make another cup, but
hmm
then he also has breakfast.
yeah,
And so I got into the habit of drinking tea a lot.
hmm
And then even at nighttime. So he usually has a cup before bed.
hmm
And so like that would be my thing. Like I would sit on the couch with him and have a cup of tea as well.
yeah.
And like my mom, like my whole family's they're big tea drinkers, all of it. Coffee drinkers too, but tea drinkers mostly.
Like herbal or
Both.
black tea.
Herbal, black tea, all of it. Um and so I just like something about a cup of tea,
Yeah.
man. It's so soothing. Like that is like a dream of mine to
hmm
have like a wraparound porch, have a rocking chair, and sit there with a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Like that's a goal.
So for like first thing in the morning, I think just because it's how I grew up,
It's a comfort
a
thing.
cup of coffee
Yeah.
feels more right for me. If I am going to have a cup of coffee in the morning is when it feels right.
Yeah.
But a tea is like anytime.
Tea is very soothing to me. It's a very calming
I
nature
think I've
for
connected
me.
in my brain with relaxation
Yes. Yep.
and like my books and things like that.
It's kind of like caffeine doesn't do anything and wake me up anymore. It's the aspect of I need it
Yeah.
in my body.
I might be just too dead inside. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Um but yeah, I'll have to make you that chai. In fact, I'm probably going to go
Please.
home and make some so that way I have it in the morning.
Oh, that sounds great.
Ugh.
But yeah, so milk, I will buy a gallon of milk for myself and I can finish it probably in like a week.
Oh,
I drink so much milk, it's
I go
ridiculous.
through 2 gallons a week by myself.
I love that for you. Do
Yeah.
you have belly problems because of it though?
Nope. I kinda
Wow.
refuse to. It's like, if I did start to have problems, I'd be like, "I don't think so. We're gonna beat you into submission." Now my daughter, so she's a little bit lactose intolerant,
Yeah.
like, sensitive.
Because I've heard, I mean,
She'll still drink it.
yeah, Michael's
Or,
the same way. It kind
you
of
know
upsets his belly, but he's like, I'm going to drink it.
yeah, you pick what you suffer for.
Oh, absolutely.
But she still won't take the Lactaid. I'm
Mm,
like, "They make stuff to help you.
Yeah.
Why? What I do find myself having a problem with, I don't find myself having a problem at all with whole milk,
Yeah.
is if I'm cooking and I'm making something really rich and it has heavy cream and it's a lot of heavy cream,
Then
that's
you
when I
have a
start to
problem.
notice, like, I think
I think
maybe
it's because all the sugars and the heavy
the
cream.
sugars, the fats, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
All the extra pasteurized and
yeah, whole milk I'm
stuff.
perfect with though.
Yeah. So
Um,
you're a whole milk girl. I'm a two
I'm
percenter.
I'm such a home, yeah.
I'm a two percenter.
I can drink. I grew up for a while drinking skim because that was supposed to be the healthier thing.
Mhm. Oh, we always grew up drinking
I
2%.
just I don't know, when I was older, I decided to have I remember getting a whole milk to have with my donut and thinking, "Oh my gosh, this is like cream. It's so
I
good." And, I've just never looked back.
love that.
It's like, I'm not if I'm cutting calories, it's not coming from my milk.
No, absolutely not. I'm
Mm-mm.
sorry. I even told somebody the other day. I said if I was lactose intolerant, I'd be screwed because I love dairy
Mhm.
so
I need
much.
to make you some homemade ice cream too. There's nothing like homemade ice cream.
I I love ice cream, but I don't eat it like I used to. For some reason, ice cream will sometimes make my stomach hurt. I think it's the sugar in it.
Yeah. I I don't like, I don't sit around and go, "I really want a bowl of ice cream." But if I make homemade ice cream,
Hmm.
I don't know what it is. It's just amazing.
I saw this thing of making pretty much like an ice cream, but with um, cottage cheese.
Yeah, I went through a cottage cheese phase where I
I
was trying to
love
use
cottage
cottage
cheese.
cheese for everything.
I love cottage cheese. I
Some of
eat
it
it by itself, and Michael thinks I'm the strangest, weird. There's that word, weird. Um, weirdest person ever. He's like, I've never seen anybody just eat that straight. I'm like, I don't know
Oh,
what
I
to tell you.
will.
It's so good.
I will. I think because I just love dairy so much. I will eat it. I
Same.
mean, I usually eat it with something like peaches, but I'll eat it straight out of the canister,
Oh, I will too.
a few bites.
For me, it's like I'll have like a salad with chicken and stuff, and then I
Mhm.
have cottage cheese.
It's good.
I just I don't know. I eat very strange combinations. I grew up very, very healthy. Like we did
Mhm.
not buy junk food, like very rare on junk
Mhm.
food and specific junk food if we did.
Yeah.
Like popcorn, ice cream, and chips.
Yeah.
And soda was for headaches and stomach aches, and chips were for headaches.
Mhm.
But like otherwise, that's
Um,
kind of all we were ever allowed to have.
what's your strangest food combo, you
Oh,
think?
that's hard. I have this combo of rice cakes,
Mhm.
like plain Jane rice cakes, lightly salted
Mhm.
with peanut butter and hard-boiled eggs
So
sliced on top.
we're talking like the crunchy
The
rice
crunchy ones,
cakes. We're
crunchy
not
rice
talking
cakes.
Asian rice cakes.
No.
Okay. I remember one time my Vietnamese friend had her
Mhm.
teeth pulled out, her wisdom teeth, and she asked me to get her rice cakes.
Mhm.
And I was like, I'm gonna have to drive all the way across town to get rice cakes because I'm thinking she wants the Asian rice cakes.
Mhm.
And I'm like, what kind of rice cakes does she even want? Because there's so many different
Yeah.
kinds. And so I asked her, she goes, no, the crunchy ones. I was like, what are you talking about? She's like,
The
the crunchy.
store
I've
bought ones.
I've maybe had them one time.
Yeah.
I know I don't eat those rice cakes.
I don't think I've ever
It blew
had
my
the
mind.
Asian ones.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We have so many things
To
to
trade and
try.
try, yes.
Um,
But yeah, so I think that's one of my strangest combos. I was
mhm.
on a kick for doing that for a really long time, and my coworkers looked at me like I had 10 heads, but I didn't care because I loved it.
I think,
Low calorie, high protein.
yeah, I don't think that's super strange. I
Oh,
think that
maybe
sounds
not low calorie,
I could
but
see the texture being really good.
I don't know. I think I got into the habit of combining peanut butter with
Mhm.
hard-boiled eggs
Mhm.
because of those little protein packs that Wawa's had,
Mhm.
and it was like almonds, peanut butter, um, apples,
Mhm.
and a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah.
And yes, the peanut butter was supposed to be for the apples, but I
Yeah.
just put a scoop on my hard-boiled egg, and I would take a bite out of the hard-boiled
um,
egg.
the there was someone in my ex's family, I think it must have been his grandfather. He, they don't grow up with things like cinnamon rolls,
Yeah.
but when he came over to the States, he had a cinnamon roll. I remember hearing that he would eat them with mustard because they don't have the preconceived notions we do of what you eat mustard with.
Yeah.
Like you're going to eat that on a hot dog or a hamburger. You're going to mix it into like a deviled egg or something. He
Mhm.
doesn't have those notions at
Yeah.
all. So I guess eating a cinnamon roll was too sweet for him. and he needed something that had a bite or sourness, so
Huh.
he added mustard. And I'm like, I guess I
Interesting.
could see. I mean, that's how you get different fusion things. You get people thinking differently.
Yeah, absolutely. What's your weirdest thing that you've probably eaten?
Mine is probably mixing like kimchi with everything, like
Kimchi?
kimchi, like the pickled cabbage. Um, and there's different kinds of
I
kimchi.
don't know if I've had kimchi. I want to say I have,
I
but
feel like you'd know if you had it. Like you wouldn't
well, I've
forget it.
had. I'm almost positive I've had pickled cabbage.
um, it's like really red. It's like Napa cabbage. There's different kinds of kimchi.
Yeah.
There's like there's the traditional cabbage kimchi. There's radish kimchi. You can make kimchi out of anything,
Okay.
cucumbers. But I like the cabbage kimchi. I like
Hmm.
mine more sour.
Oh,
So the older it
the
is, the more
older the
sour it
cabbage.
gets,
Yeah.
and I love it sour.
Huh.
A lot of people don't. When it gets that sour, a lot of times they use it in soup, and
Interesting.
it's super super good. But I like mixing it with things like mac and cheese or hard boiled eggs. Or I remember having kimchi with Thanksgiving dinner because my mom was like, "This is too bland. I need
Yeah.
something."
I don't know if I see that as weird because I also am that person that I'm like,
Mhm.
well, this might taste good. Let's just
Yeah.
throw it all together.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like when I have kids, I'm probably screwed because my cravings are going to be
Through
the strangest
all
things
over the
ever.
place.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Let me see, with my kids, I couldn't stand the smell of basil
Hmm.
with my daughter. And I ate nothing but oatmeal and peanut butter toast.
I love oatmeal.
Loved I That's all I ate. Now with my son, I could not stand the smell of coffee.
Huh.
And my poor mom, I remember sitting in her recliner and being like, "What are you doing in the kitchen?"
Hmm.
She goes, "I'm making my coffee." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, it does not smell like coffee." And I feel like I want to throw up. My mom loves coffee. She tried to give up coffee once when we were
Oh.
kids, and
Hmm.
that didn't last very long, thank goodness. She was awful. Um, but she would like go outside to drink her coffee when I was staying with her and I
Oh.
was pregnant. But I couldn't stand the smell of coffee. And my daughter and I would make fudge and just
Huh.
eat it straight out of the pan, sitting on the kitchen floor with him. And I'm like,
What memories you've had. I
yeah.
love that.
So I can't wait to see what you have.
Oh God, I'm a little terrified.
Mine weren't so weird. It was just very specific things.
I'm also scared because I already have such a sensitive nose
Oh man,
that I'm like,
pregnancy nose is insane. You will be at the store and you're like, I can smell the person 2 aisles over that did not use deodorant today.
so what's crazy? So my I can tell like I don't know, my nose is insane. I'll be like, "Oh, this has this, this, and this potentially in it,"
Hmm.
because like I just or I there was I walked past somebody. I was like, "They have this perfume on,"
Hmm.
and I was right. I asked them because it's the perfume that I wear.
Hmm.
But you know how everybody's pheromones are different, so like it changes things.
Perfumes will smell in different people too.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I right away recognized it. So, like, things like that, like, I have just a very keen nose.
Yeah.
Ask Michael because he's like, "Your nose is way too damn sensitive." Um, like, I'll be like, "I smell poop. Who pooped in the house?" Like, with
Hmm.
the cats or the dog or
Hmm.
something like that,
Oh, I
like,
feel like I can smell pee or poop
easily.
miles away. Yeah.
Um, but so I'm probably getting this wrong, so family, correct me if you're listening. Great-great-grandmother
Hmm.
could eat something and tell you every ingredient in it. Her
What a
her
superpower.
sense of taste was that good, and I feel like that's how my nose was. Before COVID, it was even better. COVID kinda killed my nose a hair,
Dulled it a little.
but, I feel like that's like, she could tell you and she was right all the
Oh
time.
man. You know what I would do with that superpower?
Become, like,
I
the best chef ever? I
I
don't
would
know.
I would I'm like eating the microphone because I'm
Because
avoiding your hug.
Henry's just in your
Um,
face.
I would go to all my favorite restaurants and try to figure out exactly what's in everything.
Oh, how they cook. The thing is, it's not necessarily the ingredients. It's how it's cooked and
Mm-hmm.
prepared is
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the key to everything.
Could she taste like bay leaves? I'm always wondering about bay leaves when a recipe says and 1 bay leaf, and you're like, does this really make a difference? And I've heard that it does.
Bay leaves are very strong.
And I'm like, just one, really? And it's always a dried one, and you're like, I don't think this is enough. But I always use them. I don't ever
Mhm.
leave them out.
Yeah,
I'm wondering if like she was able to take like you'll
probably.
have to ask your family.
Yeah.
Man, I would love that superpower.
Right? So I
Um,
always kind of think of like how my nose is to how her taste
yeah.
is.
Do you like like I love Nathan's smell.
Mhm.
And I'm not talking about like the cologne and stuff like
Mhm.
that. Whatever his natural smell is
Yeah.
like a drug for me. And he's like, oh, he's like, that's weird. I was like, no. I was like, there is something about it.
It goes back to the animal instinct.
I feel like when it comes to smells,
Mhm.
I am definitely very like, I don't know, primitive.
If you smell better to me, I'm automatically more like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
where is that?"
And you will notice that with your children as well.
Mhm. People
Um,
say that the smell of, like, a baby's head and stuff.
yeah. So babies do have a very particular smell, and your kids will have a particular smell.
Mhm.
And when I go upstairs, I still check on my kids. They're
Mhm.
teens. I still like to visualize them in their beds before I go to sleep myself. And if I happen to wake up in the middle of the night and I have to pee, I will go up and check on them.
Just so you know they're safe.
Well, they look so innocent when they're asleep. And that's when I can like get really close and smell them.
Like, that sounds so creepy,
I know it
you
sounds so
saying.
creepy. It also
It's very much a motherly thing,
it's
though.
a mother thing. You know, I remember my daughter being like, "You keep our teeth and hair?" I was like, "Yes, for my spells." You know, like it sounds really creepy when
It
you
is
put it
kinda
like that,
creepy.
baby, but yes, I have your teeth and hair and your umbilical cord. Um, and I thought about it, it's like, wow, that's like everything for a spell, I think, or something.
Probably, yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, I love to there's certain spots where like the soaps
Mhm.
and things like that where you can get past like if they were sweaty or something and
Yeah.
playing where you can smell them like at the top of the head, um, like right
The
back here on
neck,
the
the
neck.
crevice, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like that with Nathan too. I'm like just smelling him all the time. I feel like a dog half the time, like just
Yeah.
you know. He's like, I stink. I was like, no. I was like, I can smell it. It's good. You're good. I like it. But yeah, like people have different smells,
Oh, absolutely.
and
Absolutely, and
I'm
that's
very
why
sensitive to
some
that.
deodorants work on some people and some
Mhm.
shampoos and
Mhm.
washes. It's everybody's
Yeah.
chemistry is different.
I feel like I can smell on people too when they're sick before they're actually sick.
Mhm.
Something in their like
It's in their throat.
I can like smell, and it's not bad. It's not like a
Mhm.
it's not like everyone's like, "Oh god, what that something's wrong with that
Yeah.
person." I think I'm just sensitive to it.
Yeah.
I can also tell in myself. Like I
Mhm.
can smell it in me if like I can tell I'm getting sick.
Mhm.
It's a very particular,
Mhm.
I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah.
There's a tang
Mhm.
or something. Anyway,
I get it.
yeah.
I get it.
Well, I
My
mean, it
nose
makes
is
sense that there would be people who could smell different things to different degrees.
Oh, for
I
sure.
mean, there are certain animals like they use dogs to sniff cancer, which is wild to me.
Oh gosh, so cool. So cool.
Um, yeah. Man, now I don't know what kind of superpower I'd want. Used to be I'd like to be able to.
Teleport.
You want to teleport?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I don't have to pay for flights.
Yeah, you
If
could
I
go
can just
anywhere.
hold somebody's hand and be like, "I wanna go to this place."
Yeah.
Pick it on the map, there, done.
I have always wanted to.
But also think of sorry, I'm
Oh, no,
cutting you
you're
off.
fine.
Think of, like, if there's an accident or,
Yeah.
like, you need to get somewhere
I
ASAP.
feel like Nathan would love that.
Like, it's
Skip
just
all the traffic.
it's convenient,
Mhm.
and do you know how many more lives would be saved if you could cut away that time of stopping at a red light, stopping
Oh, yeah.
getting around all those cars and people and things, like, so many people would be saved and so many more things would be advanced if you could just teleport.
The thing that I would miss, and I think that this is what technology has kinda done with different things too, is, like, that instant gratification and missing the journey. There would be points where I wouldn't wanna use that,
Oh,
where I
absolutely, I
would like the
wouldn't use it
journey.
24/7, but
Yeah.
I'm saying, like,
For my
instead of
morning commute, 100%.
instead of flying 20 hours to get to Japan or whatever it is,
Yeah.
absolutely, blink
Yeah.
of an eye and I'd be there in 10 minutes.
I would like to fly in the last, like, 10 minutes, though,
Sure.
and see that coming in,
Okay, so maybe flight. Maybe if you could just physically
just to
fly.
hop over.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe flying, so then you can just see all this stuff.
Yeah.
Though I don't wanna collide with birds.
No. I've always wanted to, so Jean Grey, I've always liked her from
Mhm.
X-Men,
Yeah.
probably because she's got, like, my name, and, Jean, and, so I've always thought the mind thing was nice, but not to, like, mess around and control.
Yeah.
When I worked, when I was a nursing student, I did some stuff in behavioral medicine
Mhm.
with the kids, and it was very, and I think that this is probably the frustrating thing about it now and why so many corners get cut and people try to put band-aids on things, is that you'll see people and, like, you can tell that there's, like, something just something broken and off, and it's like, "If I could just fix that in you,"
Mhm.
like
it would
you know?
make a
And
difference.
we try to fix things with like therapy and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it
Yeah.
would just be nice to be able to did you ever watch Heroes, the show?
I don't remember if I did.
There was a bad guy in it. His name was, I think, Siler or something. He could like open people up and see what made them tick.
Silas.
Silas. Was that what it was?
Yeah, it was Silas. I definitely did watch it. Okay, continue.
Michael saved the day.
Yeah.
Um, it was Silas. He could like know how people tick and stuff.
Yes.
Something like that, except not like sinister where I'm like killing them and taking their power. I just would like to be able to
Yes.
see what it is that's wrong with people and fix it.
Yeah.
Like just
That
to
would call that
like
would yeah.
heal that little thing and like
Well, the thing with nowadays is you like you said, put a Band-Aid on the problem or you take medicine to fix it, but then you have all these other symptoms and problems from that medication.
yeah.
It's a whole circle.
Well, it'd be nice to be able to like if you could look in someone's brain and be like somehow go and find the moment that something switched. Their
Yeah.
thought process changed
Yeah.
and just I don't know, heal it. I don't like to say remove it or fix
That
it.
kind of reminds me of
Heal
Meet
it.
the Robinsons, where
I'm
the
trying to think. It's
kid
a
it's a
cartoon,
kids
right?
movie. Yeah.
And it goes back
Where he's a
or
kid. Yeah. It's like that one moment of the science fair where if he
yes.
goes back and he changes it, it changes everything.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is like I would be like I think sometimes our hard moments are like we're
They're
refined
important.
by the hard moments, right? Like they're
Yeah.
growing moments. I wouldn't want to erase. I just like to at some point like can we heal this a little like
Yeah.
there's only so much growing I feel like a person should have
Yeah.
to do. And then it's like, yeah, you know what? That's let's help you out here. Um I guess I just think that kind of stuff whenever I see people that are like maybe struggling.
Yeah.
A lot of you see like homeless people sometimes,
Mhm.
and
Sometimes I see them daily by where I work.
yeah, and I understand that a lot of times that mental health is definitely an issue
Oh,
with a lot of those things,
it's
and it's
almost
like,
always
man,
the
like
issue.
to be able to fix that, and then you could live like
You can actually function.
whoa, I don't like to say normal, like what's normal, but yeah, function,
Yeah.
choose a life,
You can function. Yeah,
that would be
there's no
nice.
normal.
But I'd also like the smell and taste thing. That would be nice. Like if
Yeah.
I'm going to be completely selfish, I'd love to be able to taste something, be able to tell you exactly what's in it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. There's so many different things I would like, but maybe that should be a book, a superpower,
Yeah,
a
something about
book based on superpower. Like you pick something that has this crazy superpower, and you
yeah,
can write a book about that.
or
That could be
like
your story, your book you write.
when you go through adolescence, everyone gets some kind of superpower and
Hmm.
uh
Maybe you only have so much time to use it, because then once you hit a certain age, it goes away.
yeah. Or and maybe there's one person they realize their superpower is they can change their superpowers.
That'd be
This is
cool.
writing
But
itself.
are you changing superpowers because you steal them from others?
No. No, we
Okay.
wouldn't make them evil. It'd be just it'd be that'd be their thing. It'd be
Like a
like
press of a button.
yeah. Yeah, I don't wanna make her like a don't wanna make the person like a is it Rogue in X-Men that absorbs people's power? Hey, who's the X-Men that, can absorb powers? She got the white hair.
Oh,
Michael? Is it Rogue?
oh, I don't know.
Michael!
It might be Rogue.
Who's the X-Man that has the white in her hair and she can absorb powers from people? Okay, I was right. Rogue.
Wow.
Thank you.
Nerdy boyfriend coming in clutch again.
He's so
Thank you,
Asian.
Michael.
Um,
Oh
so
my
yeah.
goodness. Well,
How long did we talk for?
it's 2 hours.
No way.
Yes. Well,
I
guys, we just
apologize.
answered all those questions from this
The
lovely
3.
person. The 3 questions, 2 hours to take it up.
Yeah.
But honestly, I loved it. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for following. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, I'm still surprised anyone wants to hear us talk, but
I know, same, but honestly, I kind of love it. Like,
well, even if they didn't, I like just talking with you.
exactly.
We talk about this every week. I just enjoy talking to you.
Yeah, same. It's very cathartic. Wow, words.
Cathartic.
Cathartic and relaxing to
Mhm.
me.
I was tired coming over here and then I pulled up in the driveway and you ran out with your dog and I was like, "Hey, I feel so energized all
Yeah,
of a
I
sudden."
was like, Henry, go say hi to Auntie Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um Yeah, who knows what we'll talk about next week. I think we were talking about Myers-Briggs personality types,
Yes.
attachment types,
So those
introversion, extroversion. Those might be some things that come up. Not for sure if
I think they will be, but the thing is they are probably gonna have to be broken up because there is
that will definitely
so
have to be.
much in-depth stuff with that. So please go take those tests. Follow
Mhm.
along with us. Tell us how you feel because
We should also talk about our star signs
I
and
was just gonna
if
say
we
that
think
astrology.
that is actually a thing, how
Yeah.
much we think it's a thing, or if we think it's just fun, or what we are and stuff like that.
Dude, I am to a T a Taurus.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't
Well,
know.
not to a T, but I'm a lot,
I think
very much.
Nathan has said that going off the Gemini stuff, he's pretty Gemini.
Yeah. Michael is a Virgo.
I don't get that from him at all, but I knew a pretty mean Virgo.
Yeah.
But I don't get.
Right? Virgo. Virgo.
Are you a Virgo? Michael, are you a Virgo?
Yes. Okay, yeah, I
I
was
don't
right.
get I don't
September
get
3rd. Yeah. September Virgo. And I'm an April
I don't
Taurus.
get that from you at all.
His rising and falling is I forget. He's definitely an earth sign.
I just don't get the Virgo.
Yeah, I know. He's saying highly intelligent and that's all he's focusing on.
He says no to the rest.
Yes.
Um,
So yeah, there we have a lot to cover in the next few episodes.
yeah.
So please
Oh, this is
tune
gonna be
in.
fun.
Yeah, it was
I'm gonna have to
fun.
dig into what I am, and you'll have to dig into what you are, so we have
Yeah,
a little more
so
on
and
that.
then you guys can comment. Please always be nice if you
Yep.
can.
To the person that commented, if we screwed up your name, like maybe let us know how to
Yes,
pronounce it.
your handle or whatever that is called. Is it called a handle? The at whatever.
Username? I don't know.
I'm saying handle because I watch a lot of crime shows and stuff, so I don't.
I'm old. That's my excuse.
I don't know. Well, again, thanks guys for listening to Why Not.
Bye.
Bye.